Alright then, hello. Hello everybody, welcome to another RP session in the Suvis universe. Woo! We are once more in the wonderful morning glory, as you can see. Um, don't you dare ask me when we will move to Moonlight Breeze. It will take a while. I still need to finish Kyrene. Anyway, actually, now that I think about it, I need to check is the right microphone selected. Yes, it is. Okay, wonderful. Anyway, welcome to anyone who's new. We are a small but also very social, like casual RP group. We like playing in this tavern setting in the world that we created called Suvis. We are in Lorath City, which is in the nation of Kilvia, and yeah, we're just enjoying our time, I guess. Right. I do need to turn down my music in the background because it got a little loud. There we go. Should be better now. And everything's running smoothly as well. Wonderful. Okay, I would say let's post that people can join in now. And yes, hope that people will come in very soon. Okay. I might use this pin for now. Or should I use this one? Let me actually just this one a little bit more. Yeah, I think this is better. Unless Abby will stand there again. Oh well, I'll just adjust it again. Anyway, I am in character now. I want to go clubbing. Alright then, let me just do a quick checkup again. So we got the tea. And it's not the gossip kind of tea, sadly. So we got the green tea. Where is the fucking black tea again? Oh, there it is. I was about to throw a tantrum. Anyway, so we got the chocolate here, the milk, the coffee, for whatever reasons. We also got normal water, the pumpkin spice, and the caramel, and the juice. Yes, okay, it seems like we got everything for tonight. Of course, we got the beer. Alright, okay. Alright then. I do need to check the logs later. Kyrene said that she helped a little with the whole business thing, like checking how much money we made and whatever. This week was pretty quiet, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be better on the weekend now. Hmm. I hate it! Waiting for patrons. Why can't they just appear right in front of me, like, and suddenly they're there? Do I have to threaten to sell the tavern again? Damn, last time that worked. Hmm. Oh well. At least I get to stretch a little bit more. Mm. What am I doing? It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It will work out. Just as Kyrene says, it just takes a little more time. I mean, I even have coffee here now. Like, if that doesn't scream that we're actually making some progress, then I don't fucking know. Like, who orders coffee in a tavern? Who orders tea in a tavern? Apparently, a lot of people. Why am I talking to myself? I might need to see a therapist. The stress is getting to me. Ugh. I wish at least someone would have been here with me so I could have actually have someone to talk to except of me. Like, I'm good company, but talking to myself is kind of creepy. Why do I keep on doing it as well? Like, oh my gosh, stop it, Saf. Uh, I'm gonna get wrinkles this way. Oh my. Maybe I should just marry rich. I should start looking. There are a lot of noble men in the capital that also love to come to Lorath. I'm pretty sure. Hmm. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I just need to put more. Oh,
Oh, wow. It's really
hello.
good today, huh?
Whatever. Welcome to the morning glory.
Oh,
Hmm.
How have you two been?
Quiet night?
We just opened. But yes.
Hmm.
it's a pretty late start.
Yeah.
No, it's not a late start. We started like this last time as well, and throughout the weeks too. Seems to be fine so far.
Well, alright.
Still
The
seems
tea guy
pretty
isn't
late.
here. I'll get some cheap beer, I guess.
I see. So you did get, to appreciate it somewhat. Right then, let me
No.
get it for you. Why are you getting it then?
I feel sorry for you.
You know what? Continue. As long as it means that it gets me some money, I'll take the pity.
Atta girl.
Don't have a lot of pride, do you?
All my
Probably
pride
can't afford
went
it.
when my father fucked me over by being dumb. I'm desperate, dear.
I see.
I can respect that.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I suppose.
Whatever. What brings you two here, though?
Slumming it again.
Ah,
Yep.
I see.
I figured
What
it was
brings you here?
pretty.
What? Sorry.
She asked you a question.
Oh, I didn't hear that too well because I heard you.
No, you say what you were
No,
gonna say.
you
I
asked her a
realized
question.
after. No, I realized after it's like, oh, that's not a
Okay.
good question.
Okay.
So,
Fine. It wasn't, but okay. What's the tea, my dear?
Alright, so we got the green tea and we got black tea tonight.
I thought the tea guy wasn't here. Did you learn how to make tea?
Yes, I
Do you know
learned
how
how
to
to
make tea?
make tea. At least passable tea, I guess. The
Do you
tea guy will
actually
be
know how
in
to
later,
make tea,
though.
or do you just like pour boiling water on tea leaves?
How else do you make tea?
I'm not taking the tea.
enough.
Can I get the metaphorical tea?
Oh gosh. Let me think. Honestly, I've been so stressed with the tavern, I didn't even get to spend some time in the S district. I mean, there was the other tavern brawl, but you know, they're common.
I suppose.
Something about an B rank adventurer and some woman. Apparently, she was married. The guy came in, beat the shit out of the adventurer. Funnily enough.
in what way was that funny?
Because the B rank adventurer was supposed to be the stronger one. Now his fame is going down.
If they were stronger, they'd have a higher rank. So.
B rank is pretty middle. Better than just some random guy. Oh. Hello, welcome to the morning glory, dears.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
I see you're getting drunk before your shift again.
Thanks for pointing out the obvious, I guess.
Again, I do not mind it.
That's two people in my life that don't mind it so far.
Wait, you work here now?
Yeah, I do.
I thought you worked with the tall guy.
Jade? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really work on the weekends, and, you know, I decided to be a little bit more social than talking to the flames all day.
You don't have to take a side gig, though. Doesn't he pay you enough?
Yeah, he does, but there's nothing wrong with a few extra coins here and there and talking with people.
Like you could have achieved the same result by just being here as a customer.
Yeah, but the thing is, I can get drunk beforehand and then afterwards just take it out of my paycheck. So I still get coins, and technically I kind of get my drinks for free, in a sense. So it's productive.
Yeah.
Well, that's a real high quality people you're employing.
Listen,
It's less
they
money
came
she's
to
gotta
us.
pay me.
Same.
I'm not holding
Alright, see
people
you again.
hostage here.
Hello.
Oh, when did you come
Hey,
in?
Minute.
Hello, welcome to the Morning Glory.
Oh. Good evening.
Alright, anyway, who wants some beer? Okay, you. Sapphire dear,
some
you
tea.
too? Wonderful. Let me get that ready then.
Claiming this spot again?
Yup. Oh wait, hang on.
Alright.
Alright, 1.
Guess the bar's open then.
Careful, dear. Don't hit yourself.
Yeah.
Hey.
And here you go. Should I open some tabs? Or do you want to pay right away?
You can just put me in Sapphire's tabs on
Alright.
my paycheck.
Ah.
Or-
So she
or
gets a drink for
reduce it.
free as well? I see how it is.
Hey, it's less money you gotta pay me.
Fair enough.
Suppose paying employees with beverage is one strategy.
Would you like a
It's
tab or are you
seriously
paying
illegal.
right away again?
Probably.
Although technically they are paying them with money, they're just taking the beverages
Right
out
away.
of the...
Alright. Thank you,
pay.
Lilith.
Thank God it lands right side up.
Yeah.
Should I put up a tab for you?
Mm. Yep.
Alright. Let me do that real quick.
Maybe we should put a bar in one of our places where they do the sewing. Could get more gold out of our employees.
I don't think it's a good idea to have drunk people sewing the
I
clothes.
suppose not. Well, it doesn't have to be alcoholic beverage.
Pretty sure they have access to non-alcoholic drinks. Like,
Yeah.
so they don't die.
Anyway, how has your search been going? I know you've been looking for some
Pretty
alchemy
good.
tools or whatever.
Yeah, and also what I need to, learn a bit better magic. So I've been searching and I found a bit, but I'm still looking around to find the best.
I forgot
Quality
how quiet
price,
this place was
um,
compared to some of the other establishments.
Yeah.
That's-
I took her shopping with Cello,
It does have some
and
interesting
she started
clientele,
taking notes.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
Hmm,
quality
alright.
over quantity.
Yeah.
I
that's
just
what
take
I was
notes,
going to say.
see if it is good quality, good price, and everything. And I
Mhm.
just take the best rate between the two.
Seem to have a bit better
Welcome to
beer.
the Morning Glory, handsome.
Oh, it's that guy.
Hey.
Oh.
No
think
need
you
to
dropped
take
your
the
drink.
beer away from your sister.
Oh,
It was completely by accident there.
that's alright.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
you're drinking
that's
more
Hey,
than
hey.
me now.
Oh.
I'm drinking good, but I
I
mean,
think he mentioned
last time we went
because of-
here
remember
together,
the eye
it was my
color?
first time in it.
Oh,
Or
yeah, I
whatever.
remember. So she's Sapphire. Yes.
Yeah.
So
I
much
mean,
shorter
it's-
than him.
Quite well. I like talking to people here.
Good, I'm glad. You seem to
Guess
be
he
fitting
won
in
the
well.
genetics lottery.
And you.
What?
That's true.
Good to see.
Good to see you too.
Don't you see her like every day?
Yeah, that's the joke. That's why it's funny.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
Where'd you pick that up from?
Fine.
I wonder from where.
You know, I've heard a few things from the
Slippery
forge
chairs, you
here
know
and
how
there.
it is.
Oh,
Maybe they
really?
were just clean.
Is that
Yeah.
how that
Yeah,
works?
I don't think she cleaned
Oh,
the
I
chair.
don't know. It's such a small, closed environment of working, you
Well,
know,
then
things
let's not think
put her
about
up.
what could make it slippery.
Mm. What
I
was this
suppose.
beer?
Embers in the wind.
Probably.
Oh.
You'd think someone would at least clean up like spilt beer, though, no?
Mm. Yeah, there's this weird stain in the floor. Like some gets set in. Really unprofessional.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when you slum it.
No. I mean, like, it's just about work ethics, you know? You don't need money to have a mop and a bucket and deploy them in a timely manner.
What is going on? I
Depends on the
literally
person
not
working.
hear what they are saying. What's going on? What am I missing
We're just
again?
pointing, there's like a stain on the floor where someone let some beer set and didn't clean it up in time.
It's old floor wood. Of course it will be fucked.
Yeah, but this wasn't here last time, and it's recent. I can tell.
Oh my god. I'm sorry there's no red carpet for you, your majesty.
Tell him, Seth.
Wow.
Should I place a napkin on your lap?
Well, having some napkins like on the table.
Oh my
might
god.
Be, you know, like what's the
gave
word
them
for it? Like
recognition.
coasters under the jugs. Then you'd have to
Mugs.
clean up less, because then you wouldn't have to clean up the tables. You just take the coasters. See, pro tip.
I
Pro
would have
tip that
kicked you
probably
out
doesn't work
if I
majority
did
of
not
customers.
really need that money of yours.
Mm.
So annoying. Oh my god.
Plus, coasters don't always work. You can lead a horse to
I thought
water, but
I
it'll
thought you
never
couldn't
drink it.
afford any more Pride.
That's why I'm saying I'm not kicking you out.
Yeah, but you're still saying that you would. You're not being nice.
If you're looking for
You're not being
nice,
nice to
then
your
go
patrons,
back to your
Sapphire.
high society areas. This
That's
ain't
not
high
nice.
society, okay? I ain't playing nice.
Alright, that's fine.
I'm honest. As much as I can be.
Uh-huh. That's what I like about you.
Well, thanks, I
You
guess.
you know, last time you talked about that kind of solution for your furniture and everything.
I remember.
I searched in some books last weekend. I think it was Sunday morning.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
that's
I
Sunday
broke a
morning.
nail.
I searched in a few books. You know, alchemy books, some herbalist
Yeah, no
books
kidding.
for nature and everything. And I found a recipe, but I also found that we might need,
Even in lower areas, I had
you know,
no
alchemy
idea that
tools.
bartenders
Well,
could be
it's not
so
really tools,
far
it's more like glass working to make it work.
I don't know,
There's,
she's just
all
rude.
that other stuff
you know?
that follows in alchemy.
She hasn't said one swear.
That's what I had. But we probably needed an apothecary or an alchemist to help
Yeah.
us.
This will be today's
but
quest.
at least we got the recipe and we just need to test it out if it works or not. So the base ingredients are pine sap,
How do you think you would go
and
about accomplishing said
soybean
quest?
oil,
I feel like I'm already
or
on the phone.
another
It's
kind
kinda
of
being vaguely
fat-rich
annoying.
oil.
Yeah, I had.
Or just like
I
wear
know a
it
little
down,
bit about
play
the
the long
ingredients
game,
already,
you think?
as I've doing some reading in the military, so I had nothing better to do with the time. But yeah.
Well, they actually let the soldiers read into the marching everywhere. Surprising.
Really
Well, it was only on
depends,
downtime, and that wasn't often, so I try to make use of what I had.
Do we want like general
About-
foul-mouthedness, or do we want her to swear at us
Especially
specifically?
for
Because if
mages.
it's like the latter,
I didn't
I'd
have
probably try to learn more about her. And then
medical
like
injuries
strike at
that they need to
her
attend to.
mental weaknesses, you know?
I wonder why.
Yeah, I'm beginning to regret that, honestly.
Yeah,
You know,
imagine.
something like, you'll never be good. You'll
But
never be
to
good,
be
Seth.
fair,
You're just like
At least
your
I don't have any
father.
scars all over.
Or something like that.
Ah, yes, very good
Um,
benefits for yourself.
Well, you know.
Nothing
Yeah.
to remind you of the agonizing
Sometimes you
pain
have
you
to be.
went through.
Well,
Yeah,
I do
that's
have one
true.
reminder.
What's that?
I feel like if
My
we went
eyes.
to
You know what,
general,
let me just get a
foul
water
mouth
for
with Nessa,
myself.
I'd try to get her drunk.
Okay.
That could work.
He just cannot see it. That's
Yeah.
all.
Well,
Unless he got the
so-
mirror.
Definitely all right with her employees
Well,
drinking.
there
all the
is one in
time,
the
so I'm
bathroom,
sure she
Yeah,
has
that's
so-
true.
But it's okay.
I like the color of your eyes. Makes you distinguished.
Oh, I miss the green, to be honest.
I just feel like more like people watching.
Yeah.
Hey,
I suppose we could
your eyes used to be green.
interact, though they do seem pretty.
Yeah.
Do you not remember that? But
He had
Sapphire,
that
Buy
eyes.
her a
Jade.
drink or something.
Oh,
You not-
yeah. Okay.
we were named
come
after
on,
the gym
man.
star.
I mean, they have drinks
I can't-
already, to be fair.
I remember a lot, okay?
Unfortunate.
But, like, hanging with the Oshkin can make you forget some stuff, okay?
You drank yourself
Stop
to
you from
death
drinking.
or what?
No, I didn't drink myself to death. I drink my memory down, but
I suppose
some
we still
shit
have each
stayed.
other.
Especially the Oshkin's blacksmithing technique.
yes.
That
Well, I'm really
that
glad
came
they
out
didn't
weird.
make you forget about it.
It's fine, I'll them chat it out. Sure, they'll break up eventually.
No,
I had a picture of
There's some other
all
people
of us
coming,
when
you know,
before
this can be
we all
such a
went our separate ways
failure.
for a while. Something
Second
new.
weekend.
Remind me
First
what I need
weekend.
to go back
So-
to.
I
You
think
had a
Uh,
picture and you didn't remember his
Oh.
eyes were green?
His eyes were red.
No, that they were green.
let's hope it's not a failure.
They were green. Wow.
My eyes changed in the
Wait, wait.
military.
In the
Oh
military.
yeah. Maybe it was my eyes that were red from the hangovers, and I just.
So different.
Oh no.
Okay. I might have to
Got me
limit
scared.
drinking from now on.
At least,
Hey,
Well,
you know,
tell
I
us.
don't tell you
Yeah.
do your job. You don't tell me how to do my job, right? You just ask me to make
So
something.
you're saying drinking is your job then now, huh?
I mean, she seems to be getting paid for it.
Thank you.
Because I'm nice. I let you drink on the job.
I told you it's Yoshkin.
Oh, you too?
Blacksmithing
Of
technique.
course it is.
And you seem my sober.
Sorry, that caught me so off guard, Sam. Holy.
What?
Ugh.
I think you could declare anything a secret Ashkin technique and be believed.
Have you ever been there?
Yeah, that's what I mean. How do
I
we know
doubt
you're
anyone
alive?
was here there, in here was there. Blah.
Well, when you go there and you actually see their customs, you let me know if I'm wrong or not.
Ah, yes. The most strict anti-visitor.
Would you like
country.
another?
Here you go.
I'll be sure to. go checking
No
there to
thanks. Oh,
verify
unless you
your-
got some
Hey,
water.
make it in. There's
Can
no
you
saying
repeat that
you
real
can't.
quick?
To be fair,
Um,
I wasn't
exactly.
actually
Unless you got
referring-
some tea or water,
Yeah,
down
I
for
wasn't
that.
even referring to
I can
your-
get you
whatever your
some
other
tea.
job is. I
Tea
was talking
is,
to the fact that you come to the bar
1 silver and 8 copper,
to get
though.
drunk and act like a bartender in the
Maybe.
meantime.
Alright,
between getting
one
drunk.
moment then. Would you like green
Do you
or
not
black
pay her
tea?
enough, Jade?
Huh?
He
Mm,
pays me
What?
enough.
She-
He pays.
she needs to
Your
be
choice. I
taking
don't mind
side
either.
gigs. She's
Alright,
got
I'll
alcohol
get you the
problems.
green
I don't
one
know.
then.
It
I heard that
seems
one's
she might
the
need an
most
intervention.
the best. Whatever. I can't even fucking
No, I
talk
don't
anymore.
need
I need more
intervention.
sleep.
Has it ever become a problem?
I mean, you're acting like a bard. You bartended now. Why did that happen?
It's so that I can get out and socialize besides being around the forge all the time. You know how much I stick to that thing.
And
You're
get
there
free
to
beer.
Get free beer.
That's just a plus, a benefit.
Oh, the cherry
You know
on
how
the
jobs
top.
have
I
benefits
see.
sometimes.
They do?
I mean,
Oh,
I
okay, so you just
think
wanted the
if
free
you just
beer.
wanted to socialize.
Socializing is the main reason I did it. The benefit is I get free beer.
I don't know. Free cheap beer.
I guess
You
I'll
can't
work
afford
on weekends
cheap
as well.
beer?
You don't have to. It is fine.
It's free. Like, can I
But there's
complain
still,
about
like,
free?
I know I don't have to,
It's
but
Sapphire,
there's
your
still, like,
getting some-
obligation,
tea.
you know? Like,
Yes.
you gotta clean and
Ping.
stuff.
You're welcome.
And
Let me
So?
shit. Let me write down. There we
I
go.
clean up around the forge all the time. I clean up around the shop too. There's no difference. Maybe there's
Okay,
puke
but,
on the
like,
floor,
why do
or
you
maybe
wanna
a
do
beer
more of
stain.
it?
Why would there be
Just to keep me
puke
occupied.
in the forge?
Yeah, I'm saying that's
Well, she
something
apparently
that's.
forges drunk, so, you know.
No.
What the fuck? I can't believe you just used a blacksmith joke on me for a bar lingo.
What?
Nothing.
Why are you
I don't have
looking
a
at me
problem.
like that, Jade?
Huh?
That's
I wasn't
exactly
looking at you in
somebody
any
would
particular
probably
way.
would say. Hmm. Maybe your eyes are just intense.
I guess. I don't know.
Hmm. You got like very pale skin and then like very pale hair, and they're like the only dark parts. So like from a distance, it's just very piercing, you know.
I see. This true? Do I have
Kinda.
anybody's?
But your
Ah.
red shirt, or like,
This is.
you know, overall, whatever, it's kind of balancing it a
Hmm.
little out. But not too much.
Don't trust her with fashion advice.
Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up!
Let me put it to you like this.
Mhm.
Your eyes probably gave us the best chance of getting that contract with Lydia.
Really?
You have a look to you. The fire
Hmm.
of determination burns very bright in your eyes.
I mean, I just like working, to be honest.
And case closed.
Or she just found him cute.
Or that.
Huh? What?
I don't know.
She's
Maybe
saying
the-
you got the job because of your sex appeal.
What?
Oh. You're very tall. Some people like that.
I guess. I don't know. I've always been this way.
Hmm. Did you get a lot of admirers in your past?
Huh? What was that?
There are middle school strikes.
Not that I know of.
Oh yeah, the terror of middle school strikes again. That's right.
How long have you known
Huh?
Lucy?
Since high school.
Um,
Actually, no.
Did he get a lot of admirers in school?
Well, actually, I used to know him since middle school, and they used to call him the Little Terror.
Okay, my question still stands.
The little
Mhm.
terror.
Why? Wait. Why
Did
was
he
that my
get a lot
nickname?
of
Huh?
admirers in school?
Yeah, of course he did.
Huh?
See?
As the terror of school, whatever.
Girls
Yeah,
like
because
bad
my
boys,
friends
haven't
kept-
you heard?
Calling me
Oh,
that.
yeah, the bad boys, right. You didn't look
What?
like a bad boy to me.
Why were you the terror?
I don't
No,
know.
It seems like
I need some
something you should
explanation,
know.
please. This is the first time I'm hearing
So-
about this.
Okay. No, that's not the first time. Last time I told you about it as well. So apparently my
Yeah.
friends were scared because they didn't want to fall in love with my big brother, and that's why they called you.
Wait, what?
Huh?
That makes
He
very
was
little
so
sense. But you know what? Middle
attractive
school
that he
girls,
was
whatever.
Terrifying?
What?
He was
No,
deadly handsome, I guess.
Sapphire, come over here, come over here. I want an explanation for this.
Wait, I need to put down that.
You can put
I
it
will-
down
I will-
here.
I'll hold
I
it.
will put it here.
There's literally a counter right in
I
front of
think this
oh,
little
The
whatever.
best idea
thing.
for you right now is to go get yourself a drink.
So I had a lot of
That's
friends.
right.
Which
Sapphire,
most
get
of
him
them
a
were
beer, please.
female, okay?
Please call me
And basically,
Sav.
my brother had
But
to
yes, you
My
can.
bad,
One
Sav.
moment.
a few times getting me back from school.
Mhm.
And lots of my friends started growing feelings for him because he was pretty, handsome
Alright
when
then,
he was
do you wanna
even right
chat?
now. But so
Uh-huh.
apparently,
Thank you.
I
Tab
told my
or-
friends that he's my big
Alright.
brother.
I'll just pay for every
right?
drink.
Like
Alright,
that's
thank you
why
I don't
very
like
much.
making you have to count.
getting me from
Could I
The
get
habit of
a-
mine.
everything.
Another
And my
one, Seth?
friends were so
Of
shocked
course
that they
we are.
didn't want to.
As long as it means I
call
don't
me
have to
Thank
pay
my
you as
big brother
much.
because we were friends.
See?
That they
Benefits of
called
the
him
Is
that.
that how it works? I don't
There you go.
Thank you.
For them, that
You're
wasn't
welcome.
a good thing to do. And apparently,
just have
they kept
not-
calling him that because literally most of my friends were of the same opinion. It's like he was having a curse
Like he
that
was
makes people fall in love
terrorizing
with him.
them with his cuteness or what? I don't know. Not to rag on your however old
It is
friends
pretty old.
from middle school.
I'm confused.
But that's pretty shitty nickname for a little.
Hello,
half-brown.
Alexis. Check out the description. There you
Yeah,
can
they
see
could've
what
tried
world
to
this
get
is we're
better.
playing on.
Yeah,
Best way
you're
to
a bit
explain
of a
it.
dude.
You probably were a player
you
and you didn't
cannot
even
really-
realize it.
Judge some old nickname from middle school.
Even though I
But
know you're not
yeah,
really
I
a player.
agree. That's not.
Thanks.
Make it
You're
sound
welcome.
Like he's a bully or something.
Yeah, or like a problem child.
I know it's
Little Toad
confusing.
is not something that.
I mean, the
He
most
sounds
problem he
would call
brought was that my
You
friends,
know the saying, you
kids
can't
were
see the whole
competitive.
forest
that gave
thanks
him
to all
this
the trees in front of
nickname,
you?
were,
I
like,
think
younger
that is
than
your
him 'cause
case.
They were your age
Yeah,
mates,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Why did they
You know,
call
I
him
actually heard
Little
that in the
Terror? He was
military, and I
older
didn't
than
understand it, but I think I do now.
I didn't
Yeah.
say little terror. I said
Oh.
terror.
Oh, I heard little.
That's worse. Fucking just terror. It's like he's not
No,
thinking.
terror of middle school. That's literally the
Oh my god.
title. Okay.
My man.
Huh?
You got something wrong with you.
Careful,
What do you
careful.
mean?
Don't choke on the beer, please.
How did you
I don't want to get
manage
sued.
like become a horror movie monster with your attractiveness and like not realize you have any admirers?
He's dense as fuck.
Hey!
What?
Swear jar.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
There
There
I'm
we
glad
go.
somebody else said it besides me.
It's obvious.
Ah!
No, you still have a problem though.
What do you mean?
She needs an intervention, Jay.
Don't ask me, man.
I think I'm the one that needs a damn intervention. What is going on? I'm so fucking confused.
Okay, Sapphire need intervention for both of them, okay?
I don't need an intervention.
That sounds like something who'd need an intervention, so would say.
So my friends
That's just
were
honestly just a classic
finding
response.
you very charming, and lots of them started growing feelings for you. And since they didn't really want to, love you since you're my brother, they gave you a nickname. All that because you came up to the school to pick me up when I was done with lessons and classes.
Okay, I want to know though, if you
I'll get
That's
you
it?
another one.
have not
Thank you, ma'am.
liked it if they like shot their shot?
There
Wait,
you
were
go.
you friends
I'm
with like
I'm
the
not pretty sure
entire
what I
middle
would have
school?
done if they. I'm not pretty sure what I would have done if they actually started
Thank you, man.
dating my
Welcome.
brother.
Thank you.
I'm not sure.
Brought a knife to school.
I suppose that's what
Maybe
it's
you
like
were
to
the
get a
terror.
public education.
Maybe you're editing the story.
Why would I be?
You put a fear of Sapphire in them.
Oh, so you're the scary one of the family, huh?
Oh gosh, she's so terrifying.
Yeah, look
I'm
at
so
her.
terrifying.
You know what they say, it's always the quiet ones.
I'm shaking in my boots.
My glasses are shivering
Oh
right
my
now.
gosh, girls, stop it! Oh, I'm getting a heart attack. Ah, I'm so scared.
No, Seth. Oh no.
Don't you want that to happen to your father?
I'm waiting every minute
Huh?
for it. Anyway,
What?
I hope my
You
father.
missed the conversation
croaks.
last time me and Saf were here.
Which Seth? What?
What?
Hey, why didn't you just kill him
Did-
yourself?
Didn't I say Saf?
You
Huh?
said
Oh yeah,
Seth.
no, but me
Yep.
and
Sapphire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
taking care
Remember
of him.
the rule.
got it. Yeah, Saf.
Thank you.
Remember, medical neglect is not provable if you do it well enough.
And that's what I'm doing. I mean, no, I'm totally looking after my dad. I love him so much. I really hope he won't croak. I really do hope he croaks.
It's been like how long? It's been at least 3 weeks. Just stop bringing him water. It'll be over in like 2 days.
So
I can't. There's still someone looking after him
don't
because
know.
for some reason she really likes him still. Even though he fucked her
She's
over even more
struggling.
than me. Like, damn.
maybe she's hoping to get some inheritance.
That shit is mine! Anyway. I should not
I
talk
think you
about
know
this in
now why.
public.
You should like try to infect her with some horrible disease that'll take her out of commission for a week.
I
Pretty
don't
much
want
means-
innocent people to die.
Not die, just like bed rest, you know?
Die in
Hmm.
their sleep.
No! Not innocent people.
Why
Oh,
are we
oh.
talking about killing people?
We're not talking about killing people. We're talking about hoping that my father dies.
And killing innocent people.
No, that's what I'm saying. I
Nobody's
don't
killing
want to do
innocent
that.
people.
Who is doing that? Not me.
Of course, the terror's first thought is killing innocent people.
Mm,
So now you're showing your true colors,
It's in
huh,
her
Sapphire? I see how it is. That cute
I can
exterior, it's hiding the
careful.
terrifying inner world of yours, isn't it?
No,
Help
I know my
me,
sister
Sapphire
way
would
too
prefer
well.
her.
Sapphire would never.
I don't know how
Sapphire
to
can't
help
even
you in
hurt
this
a fly.
situation.
Tell them that I'm not a terror.
You're a terror to books
Two
more than
Savs, two
anything.
Lucy's, that's...
That is true.
Why? Is
You
she
read so many
abusing
fucking
them? What
books.
the
I
fuck?
don't destroy
are
books, I just
expensive.
read them.
Me and Jade are the
Oh.
only two unique ones here.
Huh?
I suppose so.
Everybody
Huh?
else has a namesake here. We got Lucy and Lucy. We got Lucy and Lucinda. We got Saph and Sapphire. You and me, the only two with cool unrepeated names here.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna
Well,
change my
call
name now
yourself
just because you
Jay.
pointed that out.
I'm not
We're gonna have to
call
change the
myself
L to
Jay.
something else now.
J and J.
I should change his name because like his eyes are no longer green. It doesn't
I'm not
fit,
changing my name.
but it doesn't fit in.
No, he has
Have
the
you
perfect
considered?
name.
It's not spelt as a gemstone. Anyway.
Yeah, but you know, come on.
Plus,
It's
his
said
mother
like
and his
that.
father
It's a
gave
good
him that
name.
name. I really don't think he's gonna want to give it up.
I still think I should go for like Garnet.
Garnet?
Garnet would not fit
Garnet?
him whatsoever.
No.
It would.
Maybe you
turn
should
out.
stick to
Thank
fashion
you, Sam.
sense instead of name
Ruby?
calling.
No.
More like a girl's name.
Ruby can be unisex, but it wouldn't
Yeah, exactly.
it wouldn't fit you either.
Huh?
Mm.
Okay. I'm just mistaken, I guess.
Yeah, you are Ruby.
So true.
Well,
Call
I
him
swear.
that?
What?
But I like
You swear
other
what?
red things.
I'll cut half of your beer supply at home.
Man.
I'm joking.
Oh.
Mm.
Maybe you should do that just
Jokes
to
are
test
supposed
if
to
she
be
actually
funny.
has a problem.
Oh.
Some
Thank
people have
you.
different tastes in humor.
That's fair.
Sapphire,
You alright
You
there,
alright?
Sapphire?
I'm already. I'm
Alright.
just struggling.
Doing backflips.
I'm struggling.
This is a very
Oh.
interesting dance routine.
Dance? What?
Don't worry about it.
You dance now, Sapphire?
Sometimes when I have a time.
Just
Really?
don't do it
Do you
on my
ever take a
counter,
break?
please.
I didn't know about
I
it!
will not.
Half of the time when I see her, she's in her room studying.
Nerd.
Hey.
Come on,
But-
I just do what I like.
Hmm.
I feel like maybe you could have been called a terror, because the way you look at people, I feel like it could be intimidating to middle schoolers.
Well,
I
he
just-
probably didn't look like that in middle school, so.
Well, but he was like older, right? Because he was picking her up from middle school,
Right,
so it was
well,
like, what's
I
the
mean, what's
age
the age
difference between
difference?
two of you?
4 years.
4 years.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah,
Uh,
if she's like 15, he's
like
like 19. I know
19.
how to count. That's like a pretty big difference when you're a teenager.
yeah, I suppose so.
It's not like you would date my old friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe
Right?
like one of them tried it and he just looked at her. And like in his brain he was like just question marks, but to her it looked like he was about to kill her.
What?
See, that's where the terror comes from.
I feel like that's way more.
Don't laugh
likely
at this.
source.
Why?
nickname.
It's funny.
I can't win.
No. I'm glad you figured that out now.
Damn, is it Jade Bully Day today? Wish I had an invite.
Maybe.
He's not. He's not getting
It's an
involved.
open invitation, to be honest.
I'm joking. I don't know you enough.
Nobody would dare bully him.
That's true. He's got a dead stare of a cold-blooded murderer.
Yeah, 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah.
And there it is.
Stop, can I have another beer, please?
Yeah, sure, of course. I think at this point I should
Thank you,
open a
ma'am.
tab for you.
I'll keep paying, it's fine.
Just make
Maybe you
sure
should
that
take
in
it
the
from
end you won't
Lucy's,
forget how much it costs and shit.
Lucy's paycheck. Lucy just be
Say
paying
that again?
everybody's tabs.
Just don't forget how
I
much
pay
a year
for
costs.
me and Sapphire
in the end,
because
when you
I
have too
consider
much.
these girls' nights out. To
It's
be honest,
the silver at 2 copper,
Mm.
right?
Now Jade's on his
Yeah.
own. He's already my boss. I can't do all the
But yeah, there you go.
expenses.
Is it because he's not paying you enough?
Oh my fucking god!
Wait, what? What did I miss?
I feel like I'm about to get murdered. I'm not gonna lie. A little bit.
Oh no. There with that
Maybe
stare.
maybe the beer stain
Yeah.
won't be the only mark on the floor at the end of the night.
Yeah,
Joking.
it's just gonna be like.
Listen, I can deal with beer stains, but please
Oh,
no
that's why
blood.
you
Do it
hurt your
outside the bar.
saber, right?
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
That was a joke.
Oh.
I may make swords, but I don't swing them. Neither do I stab anybody with a dagger that I make.
Why not?
Messy?
Fair enough.
Unnecessary?
You got me with messy. It's fine.
So you're like a poison gal instead? Maybe you can hook Sapphire up.
Huh?
What?
The only poison that I make or drink is right here. Thank you.
No, beer isn't poison.
Technically,
At
really
least
good for-
this beer isn't. It's. Yeah. Whatever.
Oh, so there's other beers that aren't?
Some beers. I will not continue because I already got told off for saying that the beer's cheap. Whatever.
Wait, who's telling you off? I thought you were the boss.
My friend who's helping me.
Oh. Isn't the one who got all the good juice instead of the shitty beer?
Yeah.
What?
Well, instead of saying cheap, you could say the quality of beer is okay. Sounds better.
That
That's
sounds
what she
worse,
told
frankly.
me too. Like, at least say something like, yeah, it's beer. Fitting for the price
It's
range.
beer.
Whatever.
Not very confident.
Mm.
You okay?
Listen,
Yeah.
I don't
What
want to
about you?
misadvertise, okay?
I'm sorry to have brought up that story, that old
No, you're fine.
I didn't expect Lucy to, say it out loud, but I
My bad.
guess happened what happened.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
So, what did you do all week?
I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count.
You worked?
All in one. That's right.
Yeah, but what else? What else did you do?
I mean,
You just work.
pretty much, yeah.
Sapphire, you pretty much saw them all around the shop
Yeah,
the
it's
entire
interventions
week.
all the way down. Workaholic,
I do get-
alcoholic.
I also have to go outside to do my
I pick up
training.
for the alcohol.
Secret. No, that's what I mean. He's workaholic. You're alcoholic. What's your problem?
Bookworm.
Little terror.
Mm.
That's not a pro.
I'm not saying it's a problem. You're a workaholic. That's not a real problem. I'm an alcoholic. That's
It
debatable. They're a bookworm.
What?
That's a positive trait.
Depends, really.
Does it depend?
I take breaks.
Lifting
I
other
imagine
things and putting
so.
them in a
You gotta
different
sleep
spot
at
isn't
some
a
point.
break. Sorry, I'll go back to my drink.
Let
The
me know
negative
when you need
traits-
to
the
know.
negative traits if you make
We're
them.
gonna make
speaking
this
of-
fucking partnership
What was
last
that,
at the
Lilith?
end
Can
of
you
the
repeat
night.
that?
I was going to say negative traits are only negative if you make them negative. Make your
That's
negative
not
trait
how
a
it works.
positive. and
That
it's
is, yeah, I was
true,
about to
no.
say, that is not quite how it works, dear. Also, come closer! Stop standing in the corner like a creep.
my best trait.
Your best trait is standing in a corner like a creep.
That's pretty sad.
Some may say.
That's not a
Whoever
good
says
trait.
that really hates you.
Probably.
Wow, that's so sad.
To be fair, I haven't heard from that person in a while.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
Do you have that drink back? Get my drink back there. I had to run out.
Yeah, sure. One moment. Just let me.
So I don't think being a workaholic is a bad thing.
I don't think being a
There you go,
bookworm is a
dear.
bad thing.
Thank you.
There are scales to everything, you know, like being being generous is normally a good thing, but then being like too generous and giving out stuff that you can't afford to give out is a bad thing. Like everything exists on a scale, and you should be shooting like somewhere in the middle, you know?
So,
And both
what
extremes
you're
are bad.
Every trait has a positive and negative effect.
Lucy, I'm definitely in the middle, right? I'm not reading too much, am I?
You have really good calluses on your hands from all that reading.
What? Okay, if you're
What
if
kind
you
of
have
compliment is that? What the
calluses from
fuck?
reading, you're
Never
reading
flirt with
too much.
anyone,
I have fun.
please.
What the fuck?
Or you have like,
I'm not.
or you have like really low quality paper.
I'm not saying. Oh my god.
that-
Okay, now
Yeah,
you're
or, like,
now
how
you're
are
just.
you holding your
I'm just
books?
saying.
Like,
Never
this is,
make
like,
compliments to someone that you
forging.
actually like want to pursue romantically, because shit, that was horrible.
I'm
Again,
just
that
taking
wasn't-
the books from the library, that's all. It's...
Do you
I guess
actually
they
Calluses on my
have
hand,
on
like,
your
you
hand?
know, that shows
I don't think
quality
so,
work.
no. I don't.
Don't show that to me. Oh my god.
I think she wanted to say you really do read way too much, and you should cut it out at least partially.
Do I not go out enough?
Can I get another drink?
Yeah, of
Do I not
course.
go
Whether
out
the
enough?
workaholic is a good metric
busy
to
dude.
measure that yourself against.
Wait, that was yours. Yeah.
Then what should I ask?
Ask Sapphire. She seems like, well, no, she doesn't have her life together, but she seems like she knows how to have fun at least.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Sapphire.
Thank you.
Do you think I don't go out enough?
You're pale as fuck, so yes.
Okay. I'm just having the same skin as my brother, that's all.
Yeah, and is he
Bartending,
leaving his?
mandating.
He's literally a workaholic, constantly in his own little like
That's
workshop.
what I was saying!
Of course, he's pale as well. You both need a knife
I mean, I go out sometimes.
in the
You
night.
know, you should do like a
Same.
team building exercise,
No.
and like as a
Yeah,
company.
but I mean,
go
I also
out
like go out and like
onto,
build
like, a
houses
beach or
too.
something
I don't
for
do
a
everything
day.
in the
That's
shop.
still working.
Do you live in your workshop?
Yeah, we do.
Don't look for
Oh,
me.
that's
Oops.
very bad for
Oh.
work-life balance.
Oh yeah.
That's, no bueno.
It
You
saves
should
some
really get
commuting.
yourself a separate, like, habitation.
A flat at
'Cause
least.
when
I
you're
mean-
like constantly at work, you're constantly at work. You know,
And
So
another.
you're constantly
it's about
productive.
mental.
All right.
No. She's also workaholic. Don't.
There
And I
you
don't
go.
think that's a bad thing.
Thank you.
It is.
No? In what way?
Because then you don't have time to enjoy
know,
life.
Well, I can enjoy life.
Maybe all three
while
of
I'm
us should
working,
maybe go to the
so-
beach one day and, sit out in the sun.
Wouldn't be a bad idea to get out and get some fresh air.
Yeah.
I want another ice cream.
You gotta have variety.
Yeah,
in
good.
life.
The ice cream shop.
That Cello showed us was actually pretty good.
Well, we have some variety today. That's something, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
liked what
We can
we
do
did
that.
today. I
Alright.
think it was very interesting.
It was fun.
Been a while since I went, actually.
It's been a while since you've been out of the same outfit for a while, to be honest.
I wash clothes.
Do you wash your face too?
Of course you fucking do. I hope to God you do.
Still got there somewhere on your cheek as well.
I wash myself every night and every morning.
Yeah, but you have whatever.
She's saying your face is sooty.
Yeah, there's a bit of a
I
blemish.
mean, I just came from the shop, so I mean,
Alright.
Wow.
Couldn't you like splash
Water
some
found in
onto your face
ocean.
before you left?
Whatever, nothing. I was making a joke. You saying you just came from the shop. What a shocker. Water found in
Also,
ocean.
like, if you're sooty from your shop, doesn't mean that it's like pretty bad air in there. You know? Are you sure
Not
you want to be
really.
sleeping in a sooty place?
The
I'd make
ventilation is
sure it's
actually pretty
clean.
wide.
So sometimes he tries to forge and put like some stuff on his face, but
Yeah, I
because
don't know why
he
he does that.
but sometimes. I mean, that's a forge for you.
Hey, you
Sometimes
hired
it's-
me to... Yeah, you want me to show you around the forge?
They are both very open about his secrets.
I think
aren't
I
they?
know my way around the
Yeah,
forge
that's
just
true.
fine.
I would hope so, but then again, you know, I can never see if you've actually been around the forge unless I really check my tools.
At least I cleaned the tools, okay?
And I do appreciate that.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. You're doing that 1,000-yard stare again.
Sorry.
Hello.
Evening.
Greetings.
Hello.
Evening.
Did anyone see where Saf went?
He went into the
Um,
back. She went into the
okay.
back and might be getting some more
Just
beer.
checking if she's not collapsed behind the counter.
I saw her leave.
Oh wow, there's a trap door down here.
Just kidding. I'll stand watch for now. Since there's a new patron in the bar, welcome to the Morning Glory. Is there anything I could get you? Maybe a drink? Or a drink? Or maybe another drink?
That's why they don't have 3 drinks.
Do you have any red wine?
We have beer and tea, apparently.
Cheap too.
Okay, I'll
Thank
take
you,
beer, I
Peanut
guess.
Gallery. Coming right up. If I can find one. Let me, watch this real quick.
Could you just real quickly come with me?
Of course.
Going to a toilet with someone already?
I suppose so.
He's pretty face forward.
Oh, I should have said something sooner. It's good to see you again, Jade. It's,
Oh, it's good to see you again too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I kind of got wrapped up in a bunch of stuff, but
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Obviously, there's a... Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, I won't.
Here's your beer.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, that's a new face.
Well, yes, this is my first time here.
First time in this bar or first time around the city?
Nah, I've been in and out of the city for a few years now, but it's first time in the bar.
Wow, are you just asking if it's her first time because she's an Animara?
No, but thank you for being racist.
I was trying to accuse you of being racist. How dare you turn it against me?
Yes, the bartender always has a reverse card.
I didn't know that. I'll make sure to keep one in my pocket next time.
Yes. You must learn from your mistakes to be better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Don't
gonna
worry.
need
Next
more
time I'll
alcohol.
obliterate you.
Time to do reverse card.
What's your name, stranger?
Vast.
Vest. Nice to meet you. Name's Lucy.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, Lucy.
Likewise, Vest.
Alright, there I go. Sorry about that. My mom came in. She forgot to
Doing it again.
knock. As usual.
It's interesting to see you behind
Ugh,
the
this woman.
counter.
Anyway, I love her dearly.
It's different.
But that timing, though.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
Usually around the floor. I know.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Oh.
No worries.
A new face.
Yeah, that would
Do
be it.
you got
Welcome.
this?
Yeah, I got this now. Thank you.
Okay.
Your
Yep.
shift starts in like 30 minutes first, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Good thing I'm pregame for it.
Oh no.
Anyway, what's your name? Welcome to the Morning Glory.
I'm Vast, and I believe I've already got a welcome, but I don't mind a double up.
Well, now you got the welcome from the owner herself.
Oh, congrats on owning a bar.
Thanks.
Don't worry, it's against her will.
Yeah, well, partially.
She got manipulated into it.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
What?
I thought you got
And she's in
grandfathered
denial
in.
about it.
What?
I thought you got I thought this was a hand-me-down.
From my father, not grandfather.
Grandfathered in is a term. You know what?
Oh,
Whatever.
whatever.
I think you're using the term wrong, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hand-me-down, grandfathered in, like if you're
Grandfathered means something else.
It's like, yeah, if you're like in an organization and like some stuff happen and like restructuring happens, but you get like.
yeah, her dad doesn't own the bar anymore. He's ill, so she technically got grandfathered into doing this.
No.
Not quite.
That's not how it works.
Whatever.
I don't know Colin well enough to realize any of the figures of speech in that sentence.
I just know I gotta run down Tavern that I'm running because it might work out. So we'll see.
So far, so good.
It's been alright, yeah. Could be more.
Could be worse. It could be less.
Yeah. Whatever. What brings you here? Are you from Lorath?
Originally, no, but I've been in and out of the city or all over Kilvia for a good few years now.
Oh, I see. Well, cool. Yeah.
You can do it,
What'd you do for
Sapphire. I
work?
believe in you.
She?
What'd you do for work, Fast?
Well,
Oh, me.
you,
Right.
I'm Saf. Don't call me Sapphire. I'm Saf.
Saf.
Right,
Thank you.
My
All
work.
right.
And thank
I
you.
do jobs for money. I'm more on the private side than the adventurers, but it's pretty much the same gig, just more direct payment.
For money, just like every
Nice to see
job.
someone else in the industry.
I think she's saying it's like.
Weren't you more of a maid for hire?
Maid.
Yeah, but
Like an
you'll
odd
find
job,
that they
but
tend
illegal.
to cross.
I got you.
Like
What?
We both work privately.
Dubious legality
One
on
of you
those
got it.
guys.
We're both for hire, both out on contract. Similar, well, at least on the admin side. Obviously, the work's very
Freelancers?
different, but freelancing is a
That's a
interesting
good enough description.
gig.
You know what? Fine. I won't. Yeah. Where's my chair? There.
I know a lot of
That
mercenaries.
armor
in
can't be very
Lorath.
protective.
I mean, our scales are protective anyway. The armor's more of a ceremonial thing. It protects the vitals,
Well, I guess you'd
but...
be naked without it, so that makes sense.
Yes, but... I'm not exactly covered with it anyway. Like, people don't really have the sense of modesty that most human-ish...
Hey, we were covered in
seem.
scales anyway.
Exactly. You don't really have much to hide.
Mm.
Do you serve that drink up there?
Or you could taste the awkwardness.
The
in it.
drinks up there are for show and just decoration. There's nothing in them.
I mean the
I'll be
image,
right back.
the
Oh.
picture up there.
I think
No.
sometimes new people can upset dynamics, so it just takes a
Mm.
moment.
That's just a
Maybe you
picture.
used to sell
Maybe
those
a
anymore?
bartender when it
No,
comes to,
that's
like,
just a
getting people to
picture.
chat.
Maybe.
Again, we
Interesting
sell
photo.
the
I guess
beer.
that's part of being a bartender.
We got some
you
juice.
get
Yeah.
We got
things
coffee. We got
lively.
2 sorts of taste.
It's not
And
even
that's it.
How's the
not
library
even
been?
like it's difficult.
You went, right?
Pretty,
Ask
pretty
people
good.
questions.
Yeah. I've been there.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then you just
bit
kind of let them take it
I
from
see.
there with other people.
Vast,
last week.
I think you want to be careful with that. Like,
About
well, yeah,
every night
there you
besides
go.
Monday.
Hmm.
Not
I
not
usually
every
clean against
night,
things,
but
keeps whizzing.
every
Yeah.
evening, and then I
Usual
come back.
seats don't really work for me.
It
Yeah.
also helps quite a bit with the
Yeah, I get
Um,
that.
practice that
You're
I
just looking a
have
little
with,
down, little blue.
with adventure.
I mean,
Let's see.
I don't think I'm blue.
I
I'm
can
pretty sure
already
I'm orange.
pull some
Probably
quantity
bit
of
sad, a
water,
little bit down.
like
You.
maybe a bit, but
Yeah,
I
feel
can
free
still
to come
pull some water
closer.
Looks
if I want to.
Come
it
join
feels
us.
fine. Oh, there she goes.
Hmm.
See,
But
problems
I cannot
see.
put it into shape yet, so we'll see. I will surely
Can be
be
getting
able to
intimidated by 2 copper.
learn
What
that
brings you
by
to
the
this
week,
place?
or
maybe.
There's a lot of other taverns. This is one of the
Come on.
Well,
no disrespect to you, Saf, one of the more rundown places. Any reason
No
you chose
disrespect
ever
taken. I'm literally saying the same
struggle
thing.
or have a question about some stuff, I
Honestly,
might be able to
it's
help you.
mostly just because the main
And
bar
At least
down
practical side.
south way I kinda got kicked out for a fight. I won't do a
I
fight
mean,
here.
I guess blood is
It's
kind
not
of
my fault.
similar to water when it is
Come on, what's the story?
considered as liquid.
Yeah, now we
What's
need
the
a
idea?
tea.
Manipulate
Partially, yeah.
blood, and
Okay, to put it simply, it was a
so I guess it would be similar
local,
when I want to
I don't
do
know,
like a bowl
ex-soldier
of
or
water,
something.
and then you
Mhm.
wanting
He's
to
complaining
do
about
a bowl of
all these
blood.
new species,
Yeah.
and then decided to
Different
say, "Oh yeah,
but
I'm a big,
in
strong
similar
human. I
cause.
can beat you up
Mhm.
if I want to." So he tried.
But I guess
He was
your kind of
not
magic
successful.
is more offensive than mine.
I must say, I commend him following through
partially
with his
if
challenge. They don't
anything,
normally follow
the
through.
route I took with mine is
but-
more
I
internal
mean,
than external.
If he got
I commend him
flattened,
for
then
trying, but he did kind of have to get carted out.
yeah.
And then the owner told me
Kinda
to
growing on me.
follow him or she'll call the guards.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, it's
It
less
does-
loud than some of the other
I
places
can't
I've
say I'm fully
been.
surprised because you do carry yourself with the posture of somebody who
Still
can
enough
definitely
of,
hold their own,
interesting people around.
and that's
Kind
putting
of
it lightly.
Comes
Aren't
with enough
reptilians supposed to be like
upbringing
really strong warriors anyway?
In like a
Yeah, it's
Empty
it's a
mana.
large part of our culture back home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the first thing I learned
Yeah,
how
like
to control
regulars.
that.
Well, I wouldn't say it's
yeah,
perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Most things aren't.
it's a bit easier to do social
Hmm.
things and all that.
For sure.
Because I've
Yeah,
done
if you have
that
any
when
issues, let me know.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
'cause
will
once
let
you're
you know.
acquainted with somebody,
Well,
you can
I
just bully
don't
them.
think you're likely to have anybody trying to challenge you to a fight in this bar.
Okay, now you've jinxed it, you know that.
No fighting in the bar, please. Do it outside.
The end
I
of
won't
life,
start
being
anything.
able to bully people. Oh, there you go.
You-
Did
you-
I
you-
tell you about
You're the kind of you don't start but
ship
you will end sort of thing.
voyage that I've been through?
God, that
I
is.
don't know.
I mean, it's an
You
accurate
mentioned
statement,
never
but
went into any, like,
if that
major
does
detail.
ever come out of my
People
mouth,
try to
I
become
give you
our
permission
friend
to
and
hit
to
me
do
because
something
that is
from that,
Well,
so
I used
I
magic
wasn't-
at that
Such
time,
a
but I
stereotypical
felt sick quite a
phrase.
few
We've
days
heard
after
about
that.
I don't start
you
things,
know.
but I will end them. Oh God, it makes me
I
sound like
really
someone out of
felt
one of the
sick
old
after
scrolls.
Caused you to
I
Maybe
think
pass
we're
out?
normal people.
Plays have
I
ruined
did
my
pass
life.
out, yeah.
Cheers.
What'd you do?
I guess it's kind of hard.
Cheers,
to know if people are being
Unfortunately,
genuine.
my
So
beer is over there
there was a
empty, so
fire
I
on
will
the
just
ship?
Mhm.
Invisible
because
cheers, you think.
Engage at all.
we were being attacked.
What? What? Sorry.
Mhm.
Were you talking to me? I was kind of.
No, I was
Somewhere
talking
else.
to
I
everyone.
really
I
Oh,
guess.
right, right, right. Okay,
No,
sorry,
this is-
sorry.
yeah.
to die and let
That's alright.
people die, so I
I don't
just
think those people
Mm.
exist.
not pretty sure. I whether went into a ship and I just watched all the fire, and then I passed out.
Cruel world. Very
Oh.
cruel world.
Interesting conversation
They
to
didn't
come back
have
to.
any
Yeah,
preventive
this bar
measures
was
for the fire?
that one of those bars that sort of always attracts all the humans.
Well, they
And
were
it's
in the
like,
attack, so they didn't really have.
you know,
time.
I don't want to say other
Under-
races
under-
are not allowed in,
Yeah, they were in
but
the
they're not
attack.
exactly welcome. Was it one of those
By
bars?
who?
This bar or?
Well,
The
No,
one
no,
you.
no. We're accepting
Oh,
everyone
right,
as
from-
long as you have
I
good
was, I was very
vibes.
confused.
I mean, if
Don't
you're a
worry.
little
If that was the
sus.
case, I would not be here.
Yeah, I mean, considering the owner is also not a human, I would be very surprised.
Anyone here you want to bully specifically?
The other bar, I wouldn't say it was a human-only bar or a human
I feel
thing
like I
bar.
can
It's just
like
it was because it's up by the city centre, so they get a lot of the
All that matters is that
I-
you're safe.
local Kilvians and
I am safe, and
you know ex-soldiers,
the crew was actually really competent when dealing with that.
and most of them are pretty good to chat with. Then there's some of them that
the
seem
end
to have
result
forgotten
is
that
she's
they're
here, right here with us now, and she's
know,
fine.
in Kilvia and not Xenia.
But basically,
I mean,
think
going
that the
to a
Kilvian didn't
bar in a
like
place
that
populated
the
by
crew is
strong
mostly demon
adventurers and then picking a fight
I'm good.
with
Of course they don't.
somebody who is
But what
armored
the crew
probably
didn't
wasn't the
know is that they
smartest
would
decision
go
that
so
human
far
made.
away from their coast
Probably not, but
So
I don't
what
think he
was
really
supposed
made
to be a
many
safe route
smart decisions.
just
Okay, I
turned
promise I
into
won't call anyone over. Just tell
something
me.
that wasn't really safe.
I can
Since
imagine he
they
was
also
pretty
affected
drunk as well.
international waters.
I promise
Because
I
alcohol
won't.
kind of removes your ability
No, I
to
won't.
think.
I said I won't, so I won't.
You're right.
Not always.
Oh,
There's no old phrase that I know of that
You
drunk
made it.
thought,
Oh,
drunk
interesting.
actions are sober thoughts.
There you go.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
I've
it's
seen-
just, there's just so many. It's so hard to choose, you know.
Well, depends.
I even slept in the
Not
captain's
all
bed for a few
drunk
days,
actions
to
are
feel better.
sober thoughts.
That's true.
At least
I'll
they
let you
took
think
care
about
of
it.
Some people just do dumb shit.
I mean, they
You can
were
tell me
really
by the
nice
end of the night.
and kind
Yeah, that's
people.
true.
Thank you.
It's mostly
I don't know, I was trying to be
the problem with
philosophical or
the
some
Kazinians
shit.
that didn't really go well.
I'm not good at it.
Maybe you could like start questioning.
Maybe you
the
need some more beer for that.
Interesting.
Beer makes me
but-
philosophical.
Or watch a couple plays.
What
Or
sort of
just
questions
go
do you
in
ask
a
the
line.
player for that?
A good play is always steeped in philosophy. Pick up quite a bit.
I don't know. I feel like you could start like with "Are you interesting?" and then see what they respond with. You know?
Honestly,
you
I
not
haven't seen
have
many
any
plays in my
problem
days.
Whether they are or not.
Traveling
Yeah,
up
but
to?
that's
It's-
what's like
it's a-
interesting.
I-
because
I
if
like
they
them.
say yes, then they probably
Not
feel
any
the need
fights,
to.
though. I mean,
I mean, I don't usually
So
stay in
then
one
try
place
to,
long
like,
enough to
Lucy
you
seemed
know,
to
like
be
give
usually
you
it's
some
you know,
further
stay the
details.
night,
most
And
Kazinian
if they
people
say
that kind of
no,
recognize me.
but those are real
go to a
Yes,
job
Mr.
or
Dark
Okay,
Mysterious.
maybe they
Yeah,
are
Don't
very
worry,
boring, but
he's
in this bar,
fine.
I don't believe.
He wouldn't even
I
hurt
don't
a
know,
fly.
supplies something.
I think if people say no,
And
in
then
this
go somewhere
bar,
else.
it means they're
Literally
something
winks
to
fire when I
hide.
see
There's
you.
one in the
I see.
Lorath
If they say yes,
production
there's a little conflict.
theatre that
Not necessarily.
they do.
Maybe
They have a
it's just,
play
like,
on
they don't have
soon.
that
I'm
much
just
to
glad no one
hide,
actually
and
told me
they're
to take
like,
my
yeah,
hood
I'm
off.
pretty interesting because
It's
of
Yeah,
What
it's
time
one
is it?
I've
They had no reason
Who
to.
doesn't
it's a
know
later
about
one I
the
think.
hide?
Besides, we stay away from guard
Um,
patrols and, you
most
know,
normies.
pretty
I
much.
believe
just
it's
engage,
around
so
about
it's
11. It's on
really bugs you
it's
out
next
there about
Friday.
that.
Well,
Next
We'll
Friday.
take bets on who says yes or no.
I've never seen a random
Depends on
stranger
when
walk
my
up to somebody and be
Okay.
like, take off
next
the hood.
employer shows up.
okay.
So
Whoa, man.
my
I'll
job's
do
aren't
it.
exactly
Just calm down.
structured,
Never
so
happens.
it's just whenever I get a
That's
contract.
what I was thinking. Yeah.
If you
Thank you.
find
Plus
time,
5
I
gold
think
on
it's
that.
well. I think it's
Yeah.
very worth
Yeah,
taking
okay,
at least one.
let's do it. Well, we can't. We
You
have
tend
Maybe
to
eventually.
pick out quite.
opinions on somebody
Yeah,
if we.
that doesn't
And if you
really
end up
help.
leaving
Okay,
before then,
okay, how about, how
and
about,
if you ever
um,
see, check out the theatre, go and have a look at the theatre's schedule. You might find something you'll like.
Continue our conversation.
Might work.
We'll get to you.
Okay.
Alright then.
I feel like she'd be no. It runs in the family.
There are some very popular way rides. They cover a lot of stuff about adventures. Unfortunately, I don't know much about that world, so I don't know how accurate they are. But they were
Anyone
very
like a
entertaining.
refill?
Do bookworms consider them interesting because of their
Uh,
bookworm
then-
or not?
Adventuring seems.
Do you
too
have
structured for my
some
tastes.
juice? Since I heard you had some
Oh,
juice.
do you work off
Yeah, I
the grid?
got some orange juice. You want that?
Yeah, it's.
Can I have? Yeah.
I work with
Can I have
Alright.
that, please?
Yeah, I can get you the whole bottle for
Like a
2
handyman.
silver or a cup for like 1.
I guess.
Other
If-
Lucy.
I do similar
Get
jobs
whatever
to
you
what
want.
adventurers
I got
do.
it.
Enigma to me.
Just.
I'll get you
yes,
the bottle.
You
She's
know,
kind of like.
having to be approved by the guild
He's
or
got the like.
having to wait for approval.
There you
or
go.
tea.
It's fine. Enjoy yourself,
Yes,
please.
Interesting just for like the rarity.
Thanks.
Listen to her, Sapphire.
Let me
And I
kill
don't,
him,
I don't know
I'll
if she's like
go out
hungry
back,
enough to
kill
go
the bandits.
As
come
long
back
as it
and
means less of a
not having to
paycheck.
worry about, you know, do this map stuff,
I don't know. What do you think?
you know,
I
whatever.
mean, working at a forge is probably.
Oh,
interesting
that's
among
that's
other
nice.
things, you know?
I don't know. I'm just
There's
hitting
probably not a
metal
lot of
all the
stories.
time.
You want some?
So,
Yeah,
I
because
don't
it's always
know,
about
it's
hitting
just
just
Oh, no,
metal.
I'm good.
extrapolate me.
And it got
You
like
want
a
some?
little bit flatter.
Oh no, I'm
For
okay.
free
It's alright.
from
I got a
Best
full
IP.
bottle.
Ow.
It means you can
It's
take
cool
the
to say you do, but
information
it's
that
probably not
you
cool
know
on
that you've been
paper or in
given
practice.
and figure out what they
Okay,
really mean.
So,
Right.
Thanks.
When you can see the underlying information
but then there's
or the
like,
underlying
odd
facts
kin
of
and just
a half truth.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, I wasn't raised on common, so I'm still learning a bit by bit.
Yeah, no,
Getting tired yet from your long day of work?
I know most of the
I was
basics
gonna ask you.
speaking.
Did you want to go out tonight, or
etc.,
did
but,
y'all
like, you know,
want
if
to have me
you've
make some
discovered-
food?
I didn't
Say
start
something
on
like
common.
it's-
I didn't start on
We could
common.
get ice cream
I was
after.
taught by a very lovely
Don't
it's
think
a
about
patron
that.
My
I
treat.
worked- that I lived with for
I mean, just like
Okay.
just think about
a few years.
what they're
We'll go
gonna
out.
say if
Taught
you
me a lot
ask
of
them.
common.
I
I
Okay.
just sort
Okay.
of picked it up
Also,
as like because
if,
everyone
like, in
speaks
that
common
scenario,
Okay,
nowadays.
well, we're going out.
because our
So,
names are too
you
similar.
I'm gonna
wanna
go
work?
It
home,
might help that
Go
go
we're
change, take a bath.
Kilvia.
So,
Yes.
Kilvia is
Yeah.
a
To do with
leave
that.
you
Have
up to it,
fun.
and I'll see y'all
pretty
later.
common speaking
Mhm.
See you later.
country.
See you
If
later.
you need anything,
You're right. You're right.
I'm just
Or another
asking
You know what to
you
do.
if you
Yeah.
think like
Scream
what's
in
the
panic.
answer to the
Right.
question.
Okay.
If you don't know common, you can't really land jobs.
No, I'm just
can you?
joking.
That's
I know
everywhere,
I'll
really.
call you.
I'll say yes.
Every guild I've
Yeah.
ever been to seems to put all of their.
Okay, I'm gonna go with no.
Make sure to get that
I think
mark off
maybe,
your
like,
face.
you're
Just so there's
humble.
Yeah, for me, they're
Yeah.
usually my
Alright.
It's trademarked at this point.
5 gold.
what I can do.
Nobody would
say.
hurt me. I'm too into your area of influence.
And if they
I
answer
needed to know
something
combat
else, we
to
get
While
convert
I'm
clients.
gone.
because like then we're betting against them.
I mean that we are.
They probably
I
can't
am too
I
close,
can extrapolate what you mean.
especially
Yeah,
from
like,
you,
that's fair.
so people wouldn't be able to hurt me since
Okay, like we
you are
But
too
what do you
close
think
to
I'm trying to
where I
say?
am right now.
Oh yeah. Okay. I think 2 gold.
Do you work like in Cyprus district?
He means when he leaves to go home.
Okay. Let's at least
What do you
finish
take
the...
me for? I don't work in.
I mean, yes, we will.
Dude,
I
I
relate
think
to
it's
him.
a no.
I work for.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Oh,
only
what
replying to your.
I feel like she might actually be correct.
But it was only
Safe.
the answer to
Okay.
stay safe. That's all.
Okay.
See you later then.
No,
Yeah,
that's
later.
my job. My job
Goodbye,
is
Sal.
I
Thank you
could
for the
be
beer.
shopping,
Bye,
I'll be
see
back.
ya.
or it could be
Yeah, like it's a mercenary.
cleaning if they need someone in.
Wait, you're
Generally, I
leaving?
get called in by
I have a question
the.
for you before you leave.
Generally, I get
Okay.
invited in by the.
One question, only one.
Pay attention.
the leading.
Why? We are out of a club.
will-
Yes.
Just pay attention.
I don't have one in front of me. Obviously, I want some
I
delicious
don't
You're
tea.
an interesting person.
Yeah.
What kind?
guess
The
I will
green
just
or the
drink
black
For
tea?
myself.
It's a yes or no question.
I don't know. I guess.
No, we thought no. Okay.
Okay, we were wrong.
We were wrong.
Anyway,
Here we go.
Lucy, it's
Gold
about time for
anyone?
your shift.
No,
Just take
I don't,
it.
I don't,
Do
I
you
don't,
feel
Huh?
up for it?
All right,
Oh.
fine. Go. Fuck
Oh yeah, I'm
off.
definitely up for it if you need to go.
We're playing a game.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
I
Give me
do
a break.
actually have to head out for now. Need
Jeez,
to
where
do
was
some
I?
stuff.
the money.
No
I
worries.
appreciate it, but-
I'll take over.
Alright,
still
thank
tend
you,
to get
dear.
You got it.
I tend to be called in by
Alright then,
the head
feel
of
free to come over
head of
here.
service there.
Well,
If someone's called in
right.
sick,
Well, it was
they need
good
someone on
seeing
short
you again.
notice, and I'm available, I'll
Alright,
come in.
Good
the
to see
current
you.
tabs
Sometimes I'm
are
very-
Next
over
time we'll
here.
actually talk
There was
Just
one
write
time
down whatever,
someone
but
had come down with a very
it's
nasty
currently
illness.
mostly your name
Very
anyway,
nasty,
but
and I've taken some
Nah,
time
you
off,
know.
so
And did that.
that's a long time I worked with this
Everyone
now.
else
Vass doesn't have a tab yet?
That was about a week.
Not that I know
Make it
of.
I jump around quite a lot.
Oh, they already did have a beer, so I'll put that down then.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Okay,
maybe
good.
we, like,
I'm heading out
underestimated
then.
People's like humbleness.
Make sure the bar
fun.
stands.
Yeah. Okay,
Or
let's
whatever.
just-
Actually,
Let's call someone else over.
whatever happens, don't
Hey,
feel too bad
Sapphire.
about it.
Sapphire.
Alright, I'm heading out.
Okay.
Good
What?
night.
Goodbye.
Come over here. We
you
have a
won't be-
question for you.
We're not going to talk about that.
I've not heard that name in a long time.
I see.
I would not
Your
class this
paychecks are
as
probably
really
a lot nicer than mine.
Mm-mm,
So no.
not really here for the paychecks. So.
I wouldn't say I'm interested.
No.
Hey.
You knew it.
I can tell you.
Congrats. That actually makes you the most interesting. Scientifically.
I like what I
By
like.
By the way, these are the tabs
Very
that we
niche,
have
so I wouldn't
currently
class
open.
myself as being a
You can
particularly
see
interesting
Vast. You can
person.
see my tab.
Isn't
and
like
then
niche
I'm
interest like
pretty
the
sure
base level
David-
of
Speaking of a
the-
tap, can I have another beer?
Sure,
Wonderful.
it's in.
What are you
Shebang.
into? Are you into
You
Playwrights.
dropped the other one.
Specifically the playwrights, not just the
James.
plays and
That's
what
fine,
goes
no one's
into it,
empty.
because that's my niche.
Yes,
Thank you.
Sapphire,
I feel like
correct.
you know we don't have to be into it to consider like interesting. You
How
know,
can I help you?
if somebody like if you ask
I
somebody
was
like what do they
wondering,
like, and they go like
do you know of a place where we
food,
could hire
you
people?
know, that's like everyone likes
for
food.
weekends?
You know, that's boring. But when you're like playwrights, you know, not a lot of
What do you
people
mean?
like that. And even if you don't share
I'd like
the-
a job, but for the weekends.
the interest,
Like,
it's still
here?
a more interesting answer just because it's
Not
unique.
sure, anywhere in Lorath.
It's interesting
Since you
until
seem
people
to
get
be
bored of
here
me
since a
talking
while
about
now.
it.
Well, it
around
may
this
not be
period.
interesting to hear about it, but it's interesting like on a
You can always go
conceptual
to-
level.
I forget what they call it, but the central building, like the almost like town hall.
In so many words, I suppose.
You might can
but
see some
to me,
posts
I enjoy
looking
it.
for
Not everyone
employees
will.
of certain sorts.
Yeah,
or you can always
that's
ask
fair.
around. Just
I don't wanna
that's
hear
I'll
about
have
the
to write it
sites.
down,
No.
but there's
awkward thing.
You can.
You can't
there's
just
certain
Yeah.
places that you don't want to ask
I'm
for,
glad you used
and
that
there are
instead of
good
me.
places where you want to
Oh,
ask.
for sure.
I
I
don't
have to
know.
write
They
it
don't
down
have.
if you want to go ask.
I
but
don't
that's
have an arse. There is no
the
arse
best
to
place
plant.
for it.
Okay.
It'll tell you
will-
the job description.
Okay. You know,
That's
I
I
will-
think I have
fair.
like fair
I am
variety of
literally
hobbies,
just
you
a
know?
tail that leads up to my
I
chest.
have a twin, which is like pretty rare.
fair.
There's
And I think
There's nothing
people
to
find
sit.
that interesting just because of their like rarity,
Yeah,
you know?
we don't really have any Mara type chairs for different
It's an
species around
interesting
here.
trait to have.
I mean, to be
Hey.
fair, most anima, at least ones I've seen at
Would
least,
you count yourself
have been, you know,
as
at
particularly
least
interesting?
have legs.
Of course.
So these
Yeah,
will be fine.
kind of humanoid looking, I guess, in a sense. I mean,
Yeah.
Would you
they have an
appreciate
ass to plant,
somebody
as
who
you
is
said.
Exactly.
passionate about what they enjoy? Well, what are you actually passionate about? Is it clothing? You
Although,
seem pretty
honestly,
well
though,
dressed, if I must say so myself.
There's a reptilian
Oh, we
type
gotta
chair
be. We're representing
that is specifically
the
made for my people.
Valentine's name, you know?
that is the most comfortable thing. It looks
Oh,
nothing like
wow.
a chair. It's pretty much just a
Valentine,
a
fashion designers.
carved piece
Flaming
of
Priest
wood,
serving me well.
usually wood, sometimes stone,
yeah.
if it's under sort of a
That
flame.
is correct.
Heated rocks are great. But if it's a carved piece of
seen your
wood
shop
that's going to be
around
carved into an
before.
upward spiral, that way I can
Mm.
actually put my tail around it and actually.
We do
a
only
rest.
on order stuff, so if you've seen our clothes in
Yeah.
shops, they were
Oh.
probably fakes.
You'd have to show me a
But a
design
lot of people
once.
try to
I
fake
wonder
the
if I can make
Valentine brand.
a collapsible
There was a
But they
shop
can't come
type
close.
chair.
There was a shop
I would
actually.
Be pretty interested in that, yeah. Right,
Khaslana.
you were architects.
That.
No.
was Blasty
Well,
itself
my
as the
partner's
Valentine
kind of
shop.
an architect. He's a
It was a very. I remember it being an
craftsman.
extremely.
and I'm a blacksmith.
How do I phrase this?
Fair enough.
Like very grand.
Might be able to make you
design.
something that's collapsible, so at least when you go
Yeah.
somewhere, it's not
I think
inconvenient
we
for
can
you
have
to try
presence
and
in Korama.
plant your
Well,
non-existent
we'll
butt
probably have some
somewhere.
finds from there, but we don't like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like
It appears your
Honestly,
name
that-
has
like
spread
a
that
deep
far.
I would try to curl around one of these, but if I
Well,
tried, I'm pretty sure I'd
Kind
accidentally
of to
snap
be
it.
expected.
Yeah, I know you don't really want to pay for a chair. You just want to pay for your drinks, so that's pretty
Yeah.
I
fair.
haven't been in there personally.
I'm
I
also in
managed to
between.
try to
I'm also in
my income
in contracts at the moment, so I do not have
No,
to
I
go
can't.
next
Oh,
Valentine
real
chair.
Valentine.
I gotcha.
Would
Well,
probably cost you even more.
I'd like to
so.
at least see like a diagram or a
content with
picture of
this.
it so that I can see
Had it
what
for a
I
very
could
long time
possibly
now,
do.
it serves me well.
Be,
I mean, I'm happy
just
to
Very
available.
draw up a design.
ostentatious.
Yeah,
Apologies.
might
It's
be.
very
I mean,
awesome.
it'll probably be a I'll probably choose
May you
a piece
define
of
that
rock that I
word, please?
carve a design into with a
Um,
claws because my hands, the claws
like-
don't really lend themselves to
Wow.
drawing implements.
Attention
Hmm.
grabbing.
I gotcha.
It can be, but when you're working in theatre,
Wonder if there's a book at the library that
that's what I
shows a
tend
chair
to go
like
for.
that.
You kind of want to be very
Probably
grand.
not.
It was,
Really hasn't been
Yeah,
updated.
it's all the
establishment.
thespians.
But it'd be nice to at least see.
Maybe
And then
Yeah,
they
they
shut
got
there
their
down.
might be one in
fashion.
like I don't know if there's one on
Shut
like
down, and then they basically
agriculture
said,
or something.
if you'd
Maybe.
like to keep it, you can keep it because
Yeah,
I feel like we could
there's a
sell it.
possibility. I'll have to take
So,
a walk over
I
to
just
the
sort of kept
library.
it. I never
Probably on the
Fair
way
enough.
back
I-
after
really
ice
what
cream.
I've worn.
I can't say I've been to the library. So
Well, I
It
think
doesn't
it
hurt to
suits you
look.
for what
So
it's
I
worth.
can
Sure.
go to
Thank
a
you.
library with you. I got
Much
some books
appreciated.
to get.
Hmm.
I know you do. That's why I
To
said.
ask the last two people, just so we have like complete.
Plus, it's on the way back
My
home, so.
reputation. What is this
Chart
reputation? I already
Yeah.
having.
Wait,
It's
okay,
only
we
been
have to
a
make
week
a
since I'm
prediction for
here.
demos first.
Well, you
Do we
have a
need
lot
prediction
of
for Lucy?
studying
I
to
think we
do
should-
because of
There's
your
like
teacher
a-
and
you
everything
already
else.
busted
I
the
think-
surprise
we have
to
a
Honestly-
bet between us.
Honestly, like
Huh? What surprise?
you with like. With
It's
this
supposed to
being,
be like a not
I feel
known
both of
thing,
them are
but
gonna
I'm a
say yes.
bookworm.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Especially an incubi, right?
Sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
People
be
will
fair,
look
like,
at
my
me and
sister.
say, "Wow, she's cool
Oh,
and she's super
exactly.
funny." And
Oh, are you
Wow, she
talking
must
about
be
the interesting conversation you were having with those two over there?
Anyway,
About how they called you a
Both of
bookworm
you.
and everything else?
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you interesting?
I'm interesting in my craft.
Like, are you an interesting person?
I can be.
How about you, Demus?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Damn it! Okay,
An upset.
an upset. Yeah.
Trust me, I'm actually upset about that answer too. Thought it would be interesting.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, you're
Anyway,
asking
I
for
guess
money,
here's
yeah.
2 gold because you defied the expectations.
Thank you.
wow,
Should have had it too. If she didn't ruin it for you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Seth.
And you thought Lucy would say no, right?
Yeah. No, I
So
I
think...
changed my answer after like the
did you?
yeah, after the Jade and Sapphire
Okay.
upset. I was like,
see,
I
it's-
figure I overestimated how likely people would be to say no.
Right.
I don't feel like I'm getting 2 pieces of gold.
No, because you met the expectations.
That's a first.
No. Does that mean you were like a bad pupil or a good pupil? Like you're used to under meeting expectation or exceeding them?
I feel as though majority of my life I've been an underdog because of my background, but I don't care about other people's expectations of myself. I like myself how I am, not how other people look at me. Their
I can
judgment does
respect
not
that.
matter to me.
Hmm.
Don't get me wrong, I can still have an argument with somebody if I don't see eye to eye with them, but at the end of the night, it's just words.
Yeah. I think the only personal expectations who should matter are your own.
Exactly.
Being underestimated is actually a positive in my book.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So
I
Deimos,
assume you also-
since you did say no, that
Mhm.
means you gotta have like a dark secret.
That is true.
Is that
That
Hey,
is true.
Brave, check
Yeah,
out the
it
description.
is. Normal people are not
Mm.
gonna say no.
Through the description, you can join our Discord.
normal people usually, but you've had a couple upsets so far.
Yeah, because we thought people would say no, and they said yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So we've
what, am I the
determined
only
the
person
average
said no?
person thinks they're interesting.
That's true. She did say no, but then like when we pushed her on it, she was actually interesting. I think in her case, it's not a dark secret, but like low self-esteem though.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I would
I need more to
disagree,
drink.
but you seem like a stubborn type, so I won't push back.
One moment.
Alright. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Good eye.
Neither did I, to be fair.
When did you lose your
Crash on the
juice?
floor.
What?
Did you like throw it?
I believe.
No,
I
did
believe
not
what
touch
ended
We're
up
it.
role
happening.
playing, dear.
So what ended up
We're
happening
role playing
is
as
there's
if
something
we are
got a little
actually
too close
drinking
to the
something.
bar, and I think the drink magnetized to her and then slung across the room.
Wow. That's very interesting. Would you say you're an interesting person?
We
Well,
already
it's
answered this
interesting.
question, and it's yes.
Anyway, Sapphire, would you
Yeah,
like
but-
another juice?
The
Well,
hardest
yes,
question is who is
already
the most
touched it.
interesting person?
I think they both
Well,
equal out.
Depends how you
mathematically,
define
it's
interesting.
Deimos, because he said no, and he's got like mysterious past about it.
I don't know why you're so interested in me.
I'm not interested in you. I'm just saying.
On a mathematical level.
All right, since you're here, I
Oh,
can
that
finally
works.
get the tea instead of the cheap beer. Can I have some tea?
Ah, how did I know? Sure, 1 second.
Are you gonna get those tea leaves out of your pocket that I heard about?
I brought a crate. They've been
well,
here.
Wow, big upgrade.
Wait, you carried tea leaves in your pocket?
Oh, you are not ready for this story. You have not been here long enough for this full story. Somebody ordered tea, and Deimos was in the right place to deliver.
Right.
And it's sort of just become a character trait ever since.
Yeah.
I think that's what a
Oh yeah,
character
just because
trait
I make
is.
tea.
He's a tea man.
Tea man. Fighter of the
Timos.
Timos.
I'm not gonna. It was a one-time thing. One time, just one time.
It's not going to end up being a
hate
one-time
to break
thing,
it to
I
you,
already know.
Deimos.
Your tea, Vincent.
I was about to say, I have a feeling that spell stuck.
Thank you.
Welcome.
If it does stick, I do
try
apologize
some?
now. It was not my intention. I just thought about
You can get
like
the
a
first sip, I'll
one-liner
try after.
type thing one time. So
I see I'm your poison tasty now.
come on, you gotta admit it was a
Smells
little
clean.
funny.
Yeah. It's good.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'll take the maybe.
So T-Man, how was the week?
Sorry.
My week was fine.
Yeah.
Very
Hmm.
descriptive.
Very descriptive.
You didn't ask for details, so I'm not giving them to you.
What are the details of your week?
It was a quite active week, I suppose.
Like where you're running along the beach or what?
I've traveled around a little bit in Kilvia. Met up with somebody.
Oh,
in a
I
different
wonder who
city?
that could have been.
He's gonna tap you, and you're gonna feel a little shocked.
Ow! Hey!
What?
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like
You're gonna... Okay.
He's just gonna slide you a gold coin.
Has that drink spilt again, or was it empty?
I'm pretty sure
believe
that's
she
the
did.
empty one that was over there.
Okay.
Vass, do you want a refill by chance?
No, I've had 2 beers today.
Done with your tea.
Maybe have, I don't know, a coffee or something.
Tea it is.
Yep.
That's kind
Tea
of all we
works.
have.
It's like, I don't know, triple strength tea or something.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like tea is popular. At least
Well,
today.
it's the only other option other than, juice or,
I guess
beer.
no one wanted the cheap beer.
Maybe
I
because
think they
it's
sell
cheap.
coffee.
Maybe.
In fact, I'm not really a beer
It's not
fan
that
usually
good.
anyway. It's just,
Yeah. Maybe
Why?
we should smuggle our own in next
Is it
time.
not tea?
Nothing.
You did walk in drinking. Oh, so you did walk in
Maybe.
asking for red wine.
It
Is
just
that...
depends on what type of
yes,
tea you're trying to get.
because I'm a fan of wine, not beer.
I always found it too strong for my taste.
I didn't specify.
Very fragrant, but just very
I got my
strong.
piss off Sapphire
I
even
see.
more, so I approve.
I'm a fan of wine most.
Sneak in a nice
Well,
whiskey
A, it's
or
strength.
something.
B, just because it's got a nice sort of tang to it, especially red wine specifically.
your tea has been rotting
I thought
away.
it was like years. It took so long. I was like, man, they must be like dead by now or something.
Hey, new face.
like
Welcome
ancient
to the morning
history.
glory.
Hi.
Welcome.
Anyway, do you have beer?
Oh, wow, I never
I
seen
really
a
need
human
some.
that short.
You
I
came to
heard
the
that.
wrong tavern because we have plenty.
Is it like a
I
birth
see.
defect?
I don't think
It's
you
okay,
can
the
say
joke
that.
didn't land either
Be
way.
careful what you say. I've got my earth
No.
bullets right
Oh.
here.
Oh wow, you're gonna shoot me in the middle of the city?
Please,
No,
no
way to start a conversation
No
about
violence in the bar.
Ooh, I'm so
can do it
This
scared.
conversation seems
He's poking me.
weird and unnecessary.
I'd use the
Yes,
word
I just
it's
asked
unnecessary.
you
your
a
choice to
question.
go in on
If
it.
it's a birth defect, excuse me?
Yeah, it's a fair question, you know?
And it's a simple yes or no.
Yeah.
I literally just came here.
Okay, well, you started the
You just got
conversation.
here and you're gonna
I
kill
talked to
someone?
my sister.
I did
You
not start a
turned
conversation
around.
with you. I just literally
Yes,
came
you
in and
did.
asked for a beer, and then you were like, "Oh, I never saw someone that short before." Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
I wasn't talking to you, though. I was
But
talking
that
to
doesn't
her.
make sense because there's someone shorter right there.
Yeah, but she's Azurian.
There's your beer
I'm
right
sorry.
there. Would you like to open a
Thank
tab
you.
or maybe just pay by beer?
Open a tab and Lila.
Lila? Oh, nice name. Okay.
Another L name.
I find it funny how you. I do find it funny how you use the
It's
term
in
"pay by
season, I
beer,"
suppose.
implying that beer is the currency.
It might
Paid
well
by
as
the
well
beer.
be whatever.
To beer or not to beer? That is.
And the answer is
answer is
to beer.
always beer.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I
Greetings, Miss
yeah.
Belmont.
I agree.
Greetings. Oh, very well.
Right.
Been
I
faring
forgot how
quite well.
rude some
Not
humans
yourself.
can be.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I,
for sure.
I usually don't see
But
someone
good.
throw it back that fast. Impressive.
Nah, you know, tavern crawling and shit. I know it. I love it. I do it all the time. Can I get
see.
another?
Sure can.
Plus, this beer is pretty watered down, so, you know, not difficult to chug it down. Not
Fair.
complaining, though, don't get me wrong. I'll take it.
Glad to hear.
Would you like anything, Miss Belmont?
In a nut. Other personal
Mm.
things in not good fashion.
You
Yeah,
have
that's true. Maybe she and
something
Saf,
more
sorry.
expensive,
Maybe she and Saf
like
shop
higher
in the
quality.
same store.
Maybe they have the same tailor.
Near the
Yeah.
Do you
Laura?
have like fancy tea?
It's like a bunch
or-
of fabric and then
Like
like a
maybe
shit ton
something
of
imported?
tchotchkes.
No.
Yes.
I really
would
need
like
to
that.
work on my
Should
image.
not
People
have
still
a
don't
job.
recognize me.
Okay,
Making
give me
stuff like
one
that.
second.
Well,
Oh,
to be
maybe
fair,
it's
I
like in
don't really get
fashion
out
on
that
in
much.
the
That's why
lower
I'm asking.
classes.
Nah,
Maybe.
well,
That?
whatever.
Come on.
I don't know, man.
But no, I am from Lorath. I'm actually a adventurer.
Oh, part of the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah.
Oh,
Still
you
no
know,
ringing bell. Okay.
You can get by
To be
with
fair, I
faction
dive more into books
if your
than
customers also
to
has
seeing
bad
what
taste.
adventurers are up to. So
I
that's nothing
suppose
against you.
so.
I'm just not
You're
that
not
well
even reading
informed.
the
Tea.
news. Like just recently, I had like
Nah.
a little
Welcome.
I was mentioned.
This person
Don't get me
says
wrong,
she's
dear. I
interesting.
try to stay away from the
Yeah.
news because
And
sometimes
not
it can
be-
get depressing.
and
So
not
I
be-
just stick to the books.
Even as an adventurer, you can.
Nothing
Oh,
against
not
you.
to
If
be
you were in the paper,
interesting as an
congrats. Like
adventurer.
that's a big
that's
fucking thing.
hard.
Like I've never been in the
It's
paper
hard
about
to
anything.
not be interesting
That's
as an
that's a very
adventurer.
good
She's pulling it off,
achievement.
so-
Yeah.
Mm,
What did you do?
sure.
Why don't you explain it?
It's.
We definitely need to ask her.
Come on, you were obviously
for sure.
excited about it.
Well, I was
That's
excited
one
about
honestly,
it
you don't
because I
have
want
your
people to know me, but now I'm a little embarrassed.
Maid with you today.
Well, come
Yes,
on. I want to know you. You just gave me a reason to be intrigued.
Early this week.
All right. Well-
She's actually going to the
It was about
The
like
head
2
of
weeks
family
ago.
to get
let
an
me,
official contract with your family.
Let me think real quick.
Oh,
Did we
nice.
drop her name already? I wasn't playing it.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah, about
Oh,
2.5
yeah.
weeks ago,
Oh,
actually.
we even complained about it. Ugh.
My team and I, we went to the
I figured it would
forest,
be most
checked out some
advantageous for
area
her to
because
get an
some
official contract
people
from the
that,
family
you know,
level
go
and
forage
we're
and
gonna have to
stuff,
just
they
getting
complained
paid
about
for
like
my
some mutated
pockets.
things.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
And then there were some mutated
Mhm.
squirrels all of a sudden, like, they were buff as fuck. I would have never thought to ever see a buff squirrel in my
Okay,
life.
there's
But
another,
there
like,
they were,
green
3 or 4 of
but
them.
then thankfully we got
A
like,
fifth
the
one
gold
waiting
still.
just in the crowns of the trees.
She's talking about losing to a
Mhm.
squirrel.
And then my
Well,
team
don't
lead
you
was
know?
like, okay, let's be careful about it. Yeah. I don't care about careful. I care about the result, you know, and there's literally earth all around me, so I just
Is Earth your element?
Oh,
Yeah,
can I sit
yeah.
here? Hello.
Yes, you can.
Ah,
Hello.
yeah.
Hi. Hello, hello. Hi, Deimos.
nice.
But yeah, I pretty much
Hello.
dealt with
Good
the
to see you
problem,
again.
and for some reason my team
Yeah.
lead didn't like it.
And
At
I
least
think
the way
we've
that I
seen
did.
as well before, no?
And now
we
he kicked
did.
me out, so now I
We
need a new
haven't
group.
talked.
But I got
just
into the
don't
news
know.
because of
Yes,
it.
I feel like she's the kind of person who's like,
Because I
I think
dealt
2
with it
weeks
so
ago.
quickly, you know, like at least
Something like that.
the
Look at her,
guy
she's
who
clearly
interviewed me
nothing.
got
I'm
it.
fast.
Yeah, I was
No,
only
no,
made
no.
kid.
So your efficiency is way more
Yeah.
than what you were put in.
She's nice. I've been
So
talking to
like
her
your
a bit.
team wasn't as efficient, but
She's
you
not with
chose
you
to
today?
be above and
She's
beyond.
not going to be around
In a sense.
for quite a bit.
Well-
she wants to get to a capital and see.
I
my
would say
father.
so, yeah. How he explained it was
Aw.
more he cannot
Okay.
deal
Well, good for her.
with me
think.
being so
Maybe.
rogue
I-
about things.
She's going to
Whatever that
in,
means.
official contract, so I think.
See, this is why I don't adventure. If you
well,
don't go and boil up
You
teams
like
and
Jello.
contract and
Sorry,
official
can you repeat?
contracts and shit, you don't need to worry about
Would you
being
like
rogue or
things,
not.
Jello?
Do you like working
Yeah,
with a
yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I
Do you
like
have
my
tea?
old team. We literally started all together, but for some reason
Yeah.
they just
Okay, I want
got
cheap beer then.
annoyed. I don't know why. Again, I'm doing my
Want
job.
cheap beer.
Yes.
Alright,
Even
I'm
if the
sorry.
environment around us
Taking-
got a little collateral damage, but hey, it's either those buff squirrels or a little casualty. Okay, so
Good to see you.
Were you the one that left that giant crater in the
hi, Lilith.
forest?
Nice to see you again as well.
it wasn't that
Nothing,
giant.
you're opening a tab or
I was a little
paying
day
for
out.
Maybe in your eyes, but from the outside
I'll
looking
pay for
in,
this.
probably it
It's
is.
enough. One
Okay,
silver and
maybe,
two copper.
maybe just,
Right?
That's
maybe
right.
just a smidgen. Okay, maybe I
Thank you, sir.
overdid it a
Thank you.
smidgen, but I wanted to make. Have
How
you
was
seen
your,
those buff
How was
squirrels?
your day out?
They were
No, because you
terrifying.
took care of them.
Exactly, because I took care of them.
Yeah.
No, it's empty. Can I get
Was
another,
nice.
please?
Sure
I
can,
think you're
dear.
mentioning
Thank you.
the trip
Took me
I
like
had with
it took me like an
Sapphire
extra 3
and
hours
with
just to go,
Lucy.
having to go around that bloody
Into-
area.
Yeah. It was nice.
Maybe he couldn't make. Maybe he wasn't.
But hey, at least there are
No,
no
I don't
buff
think so.
squirrels anymore.
I didn't
rather
learn
buff
my
squirrels
magic
than
element, unfortunately.
That giant hole.
I
I can
didn't
deal
have
with buff
money. It's
squirrels.
more expensive than I thought.
The hole
If I
can
can deal
be
with buff birds,
fixed.
I can
It
do
was
it.
a nice day nonetheless.
I'll gladly
We're
fix
hanging
it as
out,
well.
we're
Like
eating
I
ice
don't mind
cream.
fixing it. Of course, I don't have like,
Sapphire was
nature
looking
magic.
for
Why
a
haven't
lot
you
of
fixed it
flowers.
though?
It was a good
You
day
trying to
after all.
find your
I don't have
your
nature magic to like regrow the trees or whatever.
It would
But
be
you know, at
interesting.
least I can
Imagine I
close
could-
the crater.
I don't know.
No one
manipulate
asked
water
me,
or
Why haven't
so
you
far.
already
fire.
closed the crater though?
Would be cool, no?
I see.
Anyway, since when did this tavern
Although-
open?
Let's find a way.
I think
It's
she's
been open for a
ignoring.
I
few
can find out.
weeks now, actually.
Yeah.
I'll find out.
Hey, Lalia.
Thank you for the beer.
Lalia, I have a question for you.
How's the mood here? Lots of people here
A
today.
few weeks ago, huh?
Been
Yeah.
a bit chaotic.
Man. I mean,
Chaotic?
Well, I mean, come on. Is it
Very
really a
chaotic.
loss? Like,
no, we know already everything about her.
Been,
yeah.
like, open
Yeah.
for I think 3 weeks so far. So
I can understand.
Yeah,
it's my like
it's-
second weekend working here.
Oh, we have another person.
So finally open.
Hang on.
Nice.
Vast. Would you like another drink?
Is it working
Oh,
out
me,
so
yes.
well? Like,
I'll have another tea, if you don't mind.
just
So
asking.
far so good.
You know, maybe I'll
Thank you.
return. Kind of has
Well,
a
mm,
interesting feeling. A charm.
in a sense, yeah, it has its unique charms, and also the people that come in are usually very interesting. Like yourself. Hey, Cello.
But he comes off as
Good to see you again.
You know.
Yeah. Nice to see you again as well.
Pretty
How was your day?
Question. You said you were,
good.
bar hopping.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
So you didn't happen to go
Had my
to
drinks,
the
free game
one
before
just
my
east of the
shift,
city centre,
so
did you?
I'm alright.
Mm,
That sounds great.
no, I tend
Have
to
you managed
avoid
to
the
come
city center. I usually
to
hang
the
around
stores
like
that you wanted to go
North, the
to,
S district,
since they
maybe
had
a little
closed
bit
on the day
more
we
around
were
the
there?
harbor.
Yeah, Tuesday I went in.
Fair enough.
Took a look.
Why? Did something happen?
around. There were some tools that caught my eye, but
I
I didn't have enough coins.
I got into a bit of a fight.
I know
That's a
that
bit of a
feeling.
mess, but
I know you
Hey,
do.
Trello!
I was just more curious if they'd fixed
what's
the,
up?
Hi.
Hello.
you know.
I don't know if we actually
vulnerable.
introduced
We
yourself.
haven't
Yeah, we haven't talked.
Uh,
But I caught your name. Vincent.
Let me just
Please
move
don't
closer
go.
to you.
Nice
Yeah.
to meet you, Charlo.
And you?
This is
Yeah,
Lucinda.
so I kind of left a hole in the, or a human-sized hole in the wall.
Charlo, we have a question
Um,
for you.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you an interesting person?
To be fair, he started it, so
Yes.
Yeah, see, and I get that.
Told you.
I get
Damn
that
it.
Bam.
completely.
Okay, fine.
yeah, he literally was, oh yeah, oh I'm a big human, I bet I can beat you up, and then
Like doing an unofficial
he tried,
social
and
experiment.
A new hire.
And you're
Okay.
falling
Failed.
within expectations.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me
That's
more
what I'm
about
also
this?
always saying.
Or
Like,
is that illegal?
don't provoke me.
No.
Else
Yeah.
yeah,
you
I
will
mean,
get
It's
I mean-
pretty
pebbles
below board,
right
you know,
for your skull.
NDAs and all that.
Oh yeah.
I don't have any magic, or at least not as far as I know, at least.
We gotta like.
You don't
need magic
just
to
my
beat people up.
Methodology a secret until we got.
Oh no, I don't. I mean, I am quite literally just a massive moving muscle.
We can.
Yeah,
And I
fair.
don't mean that as a like. Yeah, I am. In,
I don't know.
Again,
just for completion.
as I've said before, I am mostly tail,
Yes.
and then just a torso and some
Mm,
arms.
Noble, so yeah, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
But wait,
Can I?
Does make sitting down a bit more difficult, but it's very useful against people.
Are you an interesting
I
person?
imagine. Yeah.
No.
Are there like any chairs you can sit on?
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking.
I mean,
don't-
there's a.
secrets.
I know, go for it. There's a specialized kind of chair that I've not seen since I left home.
yeah, come
It's kind of. It can either be made of wood or stone. Stone is usually more comfortable for like, you know, the summertime. But wood is better for like the winter. And it's kind of just carved out into like a sort of an ascending circle, so that I can just kind of lay most of my tail down into it and just kind of. It's kind of like laying down, except I just keep the sort of torso upright.
Yeah, but like,
Oh, okay.
it's kind of the same.
Because trying to sit on these chairs is not working. And if I
Yeah.
try to curl around them, I'm pretty sure I break them.
Yeah,
Not
fair
like an
enough.
lot with her.
Yeah, we don't need to. We know the answer.
We know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm a
So much
part of the
running.
constrictor family of reptilians, so I'm not venomous, but I have very strong muscles in my tail,
Right.
which, you know, makes squeezing things very easy.
So it might be counterproductive.
I won't lie, that sounds so cool.
The same way.
It is, usually, but it makes, you know, when it comes to my job, it makes life very easy. When it comes to daily life, not so much.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair. Fair. I was mostly thinking of like the fighting and brawling aspect.
Yeah, I mean, fighting I can, you know, do all the time. I've got bandit camps, you know, bears, you know, whatever creature happens to be annoying the local garrison enough to get a bounty out on them.
Going into a form, then no.
We're doing experiment. We
I mean, there was a bandit camp literally just about a month ago out. It was out east by the Kazinian border. It was annoying one of the local villages enough that one of the village chiefs put out a bounty.
Oh.
So went down, and honestly, the bandits were kind of pathetic. They were kind of. It was just a bunch of humans who thought that they could, you know, take advantage of the local village, but they didn't actually have any They had barely any proper weapons.
Nah.
I think the worst thing they had was just a fucking sharpened pitchfork.
Oh,
The hubris of some people.
nice.
Yep. But, yeah. I mean, I've got the ones I'm pretty good at dodging with this body anyway. I don't really have to worry about moving my hips or legs or anything else. It's just one big whoop.
He would have 69, but it's also nice.
I'll be right with you. Can I get another, please?
Of course you can.
Awesome, thanks. Also, you seem familiar. Do we happen to know each other?
I mean, we can definitely. I haven't like bothered before.
Where did you frequent in the last year or so?
Well, I usually hang around like the harbor or the S district.
Considering the rumors
I worked in the S district for a while, so you've probably seen me there.
Oh, right. Right. Yeah, now I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, because I was like thinking, do I know you from the guild or from where? But yeah, now that you say it, yeah, I remember now.
At the same place, it's
How many years were you
So,
in the S district?
why are you working here now?
Tim. I
Oh.
didn't exactly
Chandler.
like the environment anymore. I just get bored of it, I suppose.
Right?
Okay.
Who do
I
you
mean,
catch
fair enough.
yourself fish?
Sometimes you just need to change
I
your
catch
pace.
fish so that I have food.
Yeah.
and to
Don't get me
gain
wrong, I
wealth.
still enjoy
So
dancing,
what we said.
but
I
I just needed to
normally.
like
How much is
do
that?
something different for a while.
Do you catch bass?
Yeah, fair.
Oh, that's a
fair.
good fish.
Mm, I
It's
don't
kind of
know
what
the
I'm
name of all the
contemplating right
fish
now
that
as
swim
well,
here,
but
probably I've caught all
You're
type
lucky
of
I'm
kinds
not
kinds
asking
of
the
fish.
as well.
I sell them for
No,
like
what's the issue
depends
with
on how
you?
big it is. And how the people look that want the fish, I guess. But usually around.
What kind of?
Maybe
I don't really have a
one
team
silver.
right now if whom I
silver.
can go on adventure anymore.
Yeah.
But
For a fish.
who knows? Maybe
Where are
I'll
you
find
based?
some people like suddenly during bar
Those
crawls or
farms will
whatever.
fill
It worked
themselves.
before.
Not so much.
Oh, yeah, we got more forms to fill out.
I don't know. It depends on the size of the fish. I mean,
It's gonna be fine though.
Maybe
I'm
that'll
just
be yours,
I'm just
Josh.
sulking.
it's tasting well.
I'll be doing profiles.
It's a really tasty
Need
fish,
another week
and
of
it's rare.
some
I don't
no,
find it a
that's
lot.
like good, but of some beer,
maybe sell it
and
for
then it's
more.
gonna be fine.
It's a really tiny one that
Maybe
it
that's
doesn't
really
really
do
do
Adventurers
much.
allowed freelance
I can sell it for
contracts.
less.
How that
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
flexible.
I feel like.
In the
Well,
end,
I mean, if I get
don't-
another
I'm
employer,
not
I'm
really too dependent
happy to
on
bring
the
them
money
along.
for
You
the
seem
moment.
like exactly the person
As long
that
as I can catch
I'd like to bring along
enough
to my
fish
sort of
to not
contracts.
starve, it's all good.
We're gonna see them in that place again.
Well, I feel honored.
So good
Where are
thing
you
we didn't
based?
ask her then, because she could
Yeah,
be
sure.
available.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm always
Yeah.
down for like
It's
something, as long as I get to beat
freedom.
shit up.
Kind of. Don't have many
that is
responsibilities.
most of my contracts, so that's
As long
perfect.
as I can take
I
care of
mean-
myself, it's all good.
Nice.
I mean, where do you have like a
Okay,
storefront?
yeah, I'll take that
you
action.
sell out
How
of,
much do
or-
you want to bet?
Or you just like
And
parts?
maybe in the
I'm currently just waiting for
future,
one
I have,
employer
like,
to get back to me,
like,
because he posted a
the wood
contract.
sign that I scribbled
I
on,
contacted
like,
him, but he
selling
hasn't
fish.
got back to me yet.
Okay.
That's
cute. Of course you can.
It was a bounty on some. I want to clear bounty on a bounty hunter.
I wish you the best of luck in your business. I'll have to stop by. I've heard fish
Do you
is
remember in
good.
the news about a month back about that
I didn't bring
bounty hunter
anything
gone
in the
rogue
city,
that
so I
went
can't give you something here now,
far
but you
too
could
far
stop by
on
at
some
point. It's
like
What's the
thievery
difference?
bounty?
How much? How much would you?
Yeah, I read
be able
about
to
that in
produce?
the news.
Yeah, him. Basically, the kid's dad put out a bounty on him, but Imperials don't want to take it because of their
Yeah,
connection.
How
Oh, so
much
not Imperials,
fish can you
the
produce?
market. The local guard don't want to take it
It's very
because
dependent. I mean, you
they were
gotta-
connected to the bounty originally.
You know, sometimes there's better luck, sometimes there's worse
So
luck.
if I was like, okay, if you want to do it, I'll put out a bounty.
Important to
Um,
get up early.
I replied to it saying, alright, I'll get the guy.
And when the sun is up in
You have to
the
pay more
sky,
instead, but no.
they are kind of sleeping. So
But
gotta
yeah,
wake up early and
definitely.
catch
I'm
fish
down
in
to
the
join.
evening in the sunset. And sometimes you catch
Do
a
you
lot.
have an Echo Stone?
I don't know.
I do. It's an older one. It doesn't have many charges left, and I don't have much gold left. So.
Same here, but I
There you go.
I know a good bit of
He wants a
people.
bit of advice.
Do you have
Let me
zero
just link it up
or one
with my
fish per
own.
day?
Are you looking for anyone in particular?
If it's unlucky, then
No,
yeah.
I'm just curious.
Usually
Like, any
it's fun.
big
There you
names,
go again.
possibly?
And yeah,
Tyler, thank you.
always welcome.
Have you
Okay,
ever
well, then
heard of
that's-
the
I
fish
suggest we have
called
a
the
word
spicer?
yeah,
before?
just
And then we'll.
you
I've
know,
heard of the
call
things
for
like
Lila.
that.
It's
relatively
what?
common
And
in
then
the
you
wild.
should link with mine.
My
Spicer.
friend Kyrene.
I don't know
And
where
Loaded.
common around
Oh.
here.
Miss
Should be
Lydia.
shouldn't be too long until he gets back to me.
I do too.
Cut them
He only
open
lives
and extract their eggs.
We have a
Wow.
contract with her.
Sold for a lot of
6-hour
money
journey
to
out of
rich families.
Kilvia.
So you're
Oh, yeah.
one of the
Oh.
ones
She could
who
also
gets
be
I sent him the letter
aware of
yesterday
that.
from
Yeah.
I was a
out
Jane
east,
Spicer.
so
That's-
should
that's a
should
custom
be
process,
here
yeah.
within the
I
next
worked in
few
kitchen
days
for a
at
while,
least.
Yeah.
so
Are they
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
like
good.
my,
I
That's
part of
good.
my job. So.
I mean,
craft
it's
just
How
is
does
still
it
got
look
to
like?
capture
Or,
all the
I don't
missions
know,
and
He
where
does,
are
but,
they
he does
in
really
you
the
really
know,
hard
sea
work. I
or
just
in
do
the lake or in the
fancy
river?
stuff on it here and there.
I have some gold left over, but only about
only
Just make
ever
sure it lasts.
like handed them
400
dead,
goldish.
and
I see.
they extracted the stuff from them and then
huh?
extracted the eggs.
Hmm.
Well, I didn't
Just
do it, but
400
I saw
gold?
people do it. And
Sometimes
Freelance work does a lot. Freelance work pays
that
well.
big, very
Maybe
big
I
fish.
should change jobs.
Those are
What the
some-
fuck?
Your fish are harder to catch.
It's so loud.
I'm kind of.
I don't know how
I mean,
that
you-
big myself, but
just warning,
look, maybe
if you start doing freelance work,
knows more about
you
them.
probably won't be friends with the
Then I
guard.
could maybe get enough money to find out if I have any magical element.
I'll think about it.
I wish you the best.
I'll first see how this job will go, and then
I'm sorry, Akane, I think you
we'll
were
see.
trying to
We'll
say
see.
something.
We'll see. Yeah.
No, I was
Just
simply
fucking
asking how much do you produce like usually? And if
Usually-
it is a day.
If it helps,
I
I
mean,
don't plan
usually
on
I would
holding
say
back on
I
anything.
catch, just enough
Sorry,
to.
can you repeat that?
Well,
So,
be satisfied
if it
for the
helps, I
day,
don't
and
plan on
then
holding
have,
back.
Like 2 or 3 more to sell,
Same.
something like that. But also, I don't
You
spend
mean
all
like
my time
during
fishing.
fight,
I
right?
like to explore.
Yes,
and-
during
and,
fights,
you know,
yes.
if
Yeah,
I-
yeah,
if I
same,
spend
same.
really
I
far
don't
What do you
that.
think I meant?
when I wake up a couple hours
I
and
don't
then in the
know.
evening again,
I was just
I could
trying
probably catch a lot
to
more.
make sure,
But
whatever. I don't know.
as soon as I have enough to
Uh,
not be hungry,
Is there
spend
another
my
context
time
that works in?
otherwise looking around.
No,
So I don't really know how much I could really catch.
Maybe
if I
like
spend
holding
all
back
day.
the gold or whatever.
Maybe.
How's it going?
Oh,
Excuse me? Rude as fuck.
Hello.
There.
Can you move?
Wait.
No.
Oh,
Can I
Lucy,
get
one
another
question.
tea?
Yeah, what's up? How expensive are the things you want to buy?
Sure.
If you can't afford them.
I'm pretty sure you can move, actually.
on me. There were
Well, I don't want to. You're talking to me now. I have a question for you.
I don't care for your question. I care for you to move away. I was talking to a good friend.
Well, I don't
now.
care about you moving away.
Well, I don't care for your bullshit as
Some
well.
things I
then.
was looking at was like 300 silver and.
You can move too, you know? Nobody's stopping you.
Yeah.
You literally
No one
moved
was in
into
these
my
seats either.
corner.
Then it's not extra.
Okay.
I
taking
shouldn't
up
be the
half
one
the
forced
bar.
to move.
Yeah,
just
you were
because
taking up
think
half the
you
bar.
have
You weren't even
the
sitting
fucking
on it.
audacity
Pretty
to
alright.
go right in front of me.
Yeah.
It's.
I was literally talking with someone here.
But I wouldn't say I.
Yeah, but like,
bust out like
if you're not gonna
five
sit on the bar stools, you can't just like be complaining when somebody goes and takes them, you know?
But right in front of
By the
me,
time you get there,
invading
you
the
know how much
space.
Yeah.
to take with you, and then you can purchase it, right?
That's how
Yeah.
bar
I went back
stools work.
Thursday and I got a few.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you were fed
Some
with
new
fucking
tools I
gold spoons,
really thought
weren't
were
you?
cool.
Disgusting.
Actually, some of them are off-skin.
Silver ones,
just
actually,
feel
that's
right
the
in my hand
proper
for some
term for
reason.
it.
Well, for
Yeah,
you it's
that is
gold
the
because
thing.
you're.
What is
I
cut?
forgot, I'm sorry.
You really have
Blacksmithing.
your fucking
We're
hats in your
even
asses,
better than
right?
normal
It's a
nobles. You
wonder
heard it here
sits on your
first.
neck,
It's
man.
a very
Unbelievable.
job, no?
When it gets very hot. Oh no! Now they're stealing our spot.
What
Oh
type of
no!
things do you
fine.
smith?
It's
Weapons or tools or?
Pretty much anything that comes up in
Ugh,
orders.
whatever.
Majority of the stuff.
more.
Majority
And I-
is
I think this was
good news is I didn't put
stuff.
another hole in the wall.
So like
Honestly,
strong
that was such a
structural
great-
components.
I was very close to doing it.
What the
Yeah.
fuck was that?
Sorry, one of my vocal cords fell on the hardwood floor.
Oh, okay.
It happens to the best of us.
My condolences in advance.
I hate people like that. Just because they were born rich, you know, they think the world belongs
But
to
to
them.
answer your question, I can smith pretty much.
Yeah, I mean,
I would like to
I
think
can't do
I'd be
anything
annoying
about
if I
it.
wasn't rich,
you
too.
can't do anything about it. Yeah, I just kind of
Oh, I don't think you could ever be annoying.
try to ignore them, and if I can't, I throw them through a window.
I
There's no
tried
windows
to
in this
ignore them
place,
as well,
so
but then they literally invaded my space, you know?
yeah.
Hello.
I mean, there's no windows in here to throw them through, so ignoring
Well,
works.
it was also very
I
funny.
guarantee you
It was
to buy
funny.
your
Yeah.
fish.
That's what they
I
failed
fucking
to.
hate when
They were
nobles or
like
like some
taking
high
up, like,
society
space
people
they didn't need.
are slumming
Yeah,
it.
they were
Like,
taking
I literally
up
just
3
want to
stools.
calm down. That's why I keep away from the fucking city center.
I'm offering you to buy your fish
Fair
for
enough.
a
I went to the city centre just for the fun of it. Then I threw someone through a wall when I wasn't allowed in the bar anymore, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was like
Down here I
but
go.
I pay
Mm.
upfront.
Yeah.
I mean, back home we don't really have nobles.
A contract
So
that we're
you-
working together.
It's more of like whoever fights the best
Um,
leads.
So
Yeah.
from the amount that you to make.
Yeah.
It's
buy
not the
it
greatest,
and
but
have it in my
you know we don't have
I suppose
any
so.
prissy.
local, it
You
is
know,
self-produced,
oh yes,
so
we
it's not a
we were
problem.
born with more money,
The
so we
amount
must be
that you
respected.
usually
Never.
have in the day,
Did
but
Yeah,
start by
right.
threatening to shoot him, so I
Like,
think
ooh, look at
But-
me. I
To
have
be
so much
fair, when you
money.
make a
The
comment,
only
try to make
thing
it to
would be
yourself and
that
not
I have a
public.
question for you.
I am
I'm
an
talking
interesting
fair,
person.
by the way.
You would just
I understand
give us
that,
With
the
an
feedback
when
earshot.
it's in
Yeah, you missed
earshot,
the
that's- you're
are you an
looking
interesting
for
person
something.
thing earlier. That was
Could work.
So
Because
sorry.
interesting.
There was not
What did
a
I miss?
way
Sorry?
we were gonna
Because
have
nobody wants
etiquette
to buy
lessons.
Oh, earlier those two were
Guys,
going on asking people if they
Well,
were
that's
an
what happens
interesting
when you
person
slum it.
I don't
and then making
Ugh.
bets on like who would say
As
yes or
if
no.
we're in
I
a
said yes
fucking
because
Not
zoo.
all
What the
day.
fuck?
Yeah,
Not all day.
yeah, I mean I just said
know,
yes
Just the
because
amount that you said
yes.
is enough.
Well, yeah, you
Yeah,
are,
I
but
think
it's
it'll be
still
in
like,
your
what
physical
kind of
fight.
question is
I-
that?
Yeah,
Literally
don't do
just
that.
shows that they
You
have
say
no
that,
connection
but
to the
some
normal
people
people
are dying.
whatsoever.
Bring it.
They're so far up in their own assholes.
It
Are
is
you an
either
interesting
someone
person? Like,
comes
Well,
to
fucking
you
look in the
you
mirror
are
and
the one
ask
that
yourself
started
that
you.
if you're
just
so
bring it
insecure.
well,
I mean they said
Just
yes when they
very
were
few
asked, so
to enter this area.
Mm.
A
Well then,
mistake, but it'll still
Um,
happen.
if they would really think
could bring it
that,
to the
if
end.
I make
they
a
wouldn't
note,
ask that to other people.
I know
It
you're not
basically
Fair enough.
defenseless, but still it'll happen, and I have to
noble
get involved.
quarters in the outskirts.
Please just don't.
I
add
mean I
fuel
can't
to the fire.
I don't like
That's all
nobles as
we're
a
saying.
whole, but I can't
It is
complain too
a
much given
noble
they
sort of district.
occasionally pay my
In the outskirts,
pay
they
my
completely
ours.
gated,
contracts.
so
You
usually
wanna
Yeah.
Antagonize
Yes.
people
I
to make
guess
them
you're
throw
right.
fists? Is that interesting to you?
I mean don't get me wrong, I wish they
Only known
gave
people
more
and
money,
friends, right?
but
Yeah.
while they have it they
everyone
may
with-
as well, you
everyone
know,
with a
give it to
note,
me.
that's,
Mm.
noble
Here,
Interesting.
right? Yes.
gold on the table for the
It
trouble.
would be really interesting to know how it looks like in there.
I mean
I
I
don't
can
need to go
I've
inside,
done
I just
jobs
want to
for
visit
nobles,
it.
I've done jobs against
That would be fine
nobles,
too.
I've done
Fine.
jobs
But it would
against
be
all
awesome to see.
kinds and for all kinds. Comes with the
I
territory.
could bring you
But
there once. Don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it brings them the
So-
gold, I
Pretty good.
guess.
It's one reason why I don't like the Adventurers Guild as a whole. Nothing against adventurers, but it's just too structured and everything has to be approved
I guess
by
then,
the guild and,
when
you know,
okay,
It's
so
much better.
tomorrow,
the authorities and all
when
that.
do we start? Or how do
Yeah,
we
but
do
on
that?
the other hand,
I
you
can just
actually
catch
work
it.
for
Just
the
bring it
country
there.
in a
We
way,
did
Don't
right?
take the job
pay up
kinda
front, it's
seriously.
fine.
You don't
I'll
have to
just-
Yeah,
work for the
hold on.
nobles, at
I-
least
I
not
don't
directly.
mind.
Yeah, sometimes you have like
Yeah.
connections with
We
them,
don't
but
really have
it's not
money
like,
problems.
I mean, you
you
mentioned Steam
know,
and
you
Laura,
actually
so
have to
I
deal with
mean-
them.
I
The
mean, I
guild
don't have
does that
money
for
needs
you.
Other than
To be fair, I don't care about the country
to
either.
find out
So,
what my magic
either
element
way.
would be.
Yeah,
Other than that, I don't really need anything at the
that's
moment.
I mean,
fair, I guess.
Over here because I came over here with some friends of mine. I haven't been in contact with
Can I
them for
get
a
another
while, but
beer? Or a
Although,
beer? I
it
didn't
could
have
make
one, actually.
of course.
Yeah, well,
traveling
I was born and
easier.
raised in Lorath, and I feel very
Perhaps,
deeply
and it
for my
could-
country.
I
So
could maybe live somewhere else. If in an
burn away.
Hmm.
Ev-
I'll have to think about
I know
that
back
again.
home there was everyone was very what's the common word for it?
So let's say
Yes, yes.
you
Um,
sell your fish 1 silver.
patriotic, I think.
yeah,
Usually
yeah.
it's sold for
Yeah,
how much?
yeah. Back home there's a big thing of
One
oh yeah,
silver,
you know,
between 1 silver and
love the Crimson love the Crimson
That's
Eye
just
tribe,
one.
love the Crimson Eye
I
tribe.
average about 1 silver. I
Oh.
just want to, you know,
Don't
get
mean
a
to
little bit
interrupt.
more.
Just wanted to make sure you drink. Anybody? Refill?
Yeah, I would like a
Um,
refill, thank you.
Can I get another
Would you-
tea? I kind of spilled
Okay.
it when someone pushed me out of the chair.
Even
Yeah.
looking
Ah,
for
okay.
something
I got you. Don't worry.
Also,
I would say maybe
Mhm.
1 silver and 5
are you
copper
like not
coins.
going to reprimand them at all? They were extremely rude.
I understand that, and I do apologize for that, but I can't control other people in that sense. But once a confrontation happens, then we will get involved. I'm sorry that this situation has been presented to you.
They usually, that's right.
Don't get me wrong, in both scenarios, I don't like it. It was rude on their part, and at the same time, I really can't like force them to do something that they don't want to do. I do apologize again.
Alright, you don't want to be sued by them. I gotcha. Fair enough.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You know.
I'll take the
So,
refill.
but let
then.
me get you that other drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll get you that tea.
Thank you.
In the future.
That's scary.
Don't worry.
You
Oh,
can't
don't worry.
talk to
I'll
the
replace
patient.
Pimples.
It's
Talk to
fine.
me,
Maybe I,
you know,
Yeah.
I
behind the
shouldn't
bar.
do business with them then.
I'm not a tavern.
No. I'll continue. I'll
No,
just take
Just
that.
a
you guys
tavern
can
in the
fucking get
outskirts
you
and
some
Hi,
some
food.
I'm a
raiders have
very
some
hi, I'm a
freaking
very rich
high
noble
ass
who
profile
likes
people.
noble
Space
things.
was open. They were just like.
Yeah.
There you go.
happens.
And
Yeah.
here's your
Yeah.
tea.
What's the most
Oh, thank you.
What's the
Nice
most
to pick it up.
expensive fish that you own? I would like
Well,
to
I
buy
felt
all
bad
the
since it
fish.
got spilled, and might as well give you a whole
Oh,
bottle.
Thank you very
I want
much.
to just buy
Yeah.
I want
Again,
to,
sorry.
I
If you guys need anything, just shout. I'll eventually hear you.
It's
Yep.
very tasty. And usually I eat it
Also,
myself.
in a
Yeah,
way,
if you want to see what me
I'm
trying to
just
sit
not
in
making
this
fun of
chair
the
looks
noble.
like, it's
Nothing
Oh,
happened.
jeez. Yeah, fair.
yeah.
Welcome
Oh,
back.
yes.
Welcome back.
Sorry about the
Humble
tail.
noble.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So you're
So,
saying.
as I
Yeah,
was
again,
saying,
As I said
So,
to
you got
Lucy over there,
two
I don't have an arse to plant, so
Yeah.
it makes sitting
You
very
get
difficult.
approximately
Don't worry, I
50
finished the
per
business
day.
for you.
Yeah, well, I was
man.
correcting
I
that.
didn't say anything
So I only sell 3 or so because.
And I'm not going to show you what
So
me
I'm just
carrying
planning
around
with
it looks
my
like
vine,
because I don't
and
want to have to
somebody
pay for that.
passes by and
Yeah.
wants fish.
Yeah,
I don't want
fair,
to waste
fair.
fish's
Let's not
life
make more
No.
trouble.
necessarily, so I
No.
catch
No.
much
As much as I like
more than
trouble,
I usually eat.
Not that kind of
I'm already
trouble.
banned from one bar today.
I would say around
And I want to keep somewhat of a
15,
reputation. I still need it.
15 per day,
Okay.
maybe.
Ooh.
My re-
15. Okay.
Most common folk don't really.
About
My
that,
reputation's more under the radar, so you might get like,
maybe 10.
you know, bounty
I don't
hunters know me,
I
or
have never tried. I can try.
I do.
Yeah.
Maybe
That
catch
kind
as
of thing,
much as
but
I can next time.
you talk
and then
to
I can give a better number.
one of the soldiers or one of the authorities, and they'll be like,
So,
"Who?"
for a month, I will pay you 3 platinum.
Yeah.
For feeding.
A month is a long time, though.
Well, I think I might have a reputation among the soldiers that go to that bar, though.
But
You know,
it
given I
has
threw
other
one of them
uses
through a
as
wall.
well.
And
Yeah.
paid
Yeah,
upfront,
you
I
definitely
would just
do.
give you the
I
Yeah.
do wonder what my nickname's going to be from that. That would be quite fun.
But then I would have
The
to.
best way I can describe it is just
I'll
enjoy
try
it.
to
I
keep my
catch
ears open.
that I
Maybe
don't
I'll
eat for
find
eating
them in the
myself.
harbor area.
You.
That
for
would
next
be
month.
hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah, no, reputation is
On
important
the
for me
side, if you
though.
want, we
Like,
can also trade
the
the
whole
fish that you want to
adventure
eat for
thing
yourself if you
works
want
on the
something else.
reputation system. Well,
But
It's
we
not
only
with the
have
D
three
ranks,
It's a
but
ways
it
little
does
different,
start with
but
C ranks.
You would have to get something
Becomes
like that.
very
Fair enough.
Yeah,
visible with
that could
like
be
once you are in the
interesting.
B rank, and then
But I mean,
starting
I
there,
think
it's
you
Yeah.
all
work for your
about like
offer.
doing
I
a
think
good,
I wanna work
like
with you,
doing
but
missions,
maybe if we
looking good
don't
with it,
start
and
so
then
big, but maybe
you
do
know,
something
hoping
for
that
like
the
a
word
week
Fair
spreads
enough.
and
I
about
mean-
you.
see how things are going.
For me,
Okay,
I
for a week.
prefer to keep my reputation on the
Yeah.
down low, mostly just because some
I
of my
say
jobs
at
would be
least
quite
for the
difficult if
next
everyone
week.
knew who I
Like,
was.
we bring you all the fish,
Mm.
and then we can see if things are working
Yeah, that's
out
fair.
the way
Survive
I
off of
want and
just
you
the
want.
It's like,
thing.
oh, I'm going to go and infiltrate this bandit camp. Wait a minute, aren't you that famous mercenary?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah, infiltration work would not work.
Let's say
Yeah,
you're 90,
yeah.
but you look
Yeah.
So
right?
that
So
would be
if you
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
no,
go
I
without
agree.
feeding for a year,
One
will you
platinum,
look
That'd be
21,
difficult.
or will your aging have
for
Yeah, it'll be
been
funny,
rapidly increasing?
for
and probably lead to the
140
same thing I end up doing
silver,
anyway, but
What do you want?
Yeah,
At the
just
same
become
time,
really
usually
good
when
at
I'm-
lying.
That's really
Just be
annoying.
like, no,
Does get
Oh, you
faster.
I'm not a
Oh, it wouldn't
mercenary.
really show your age.
I
don't
only
know.
have gold and platinum.
I mean, unfortunately, there's not many reptilians in,
Uh,
well,
yeah, I mean, it's
Kilvia
probably
itself,
fine.
to be
I
fair.
I'll take it.
And
I
as you
don't
get older,
wanna-
it takes
yeah,
more
well,
and
you
more.
know,
So it'd be
if
pretty
you're
difficult
good
to
at
say.
lying, you can be
And
like,
for
no,
gold,
I am not boss,
For
I
a
am
week only?
cast or whatever, you know.
I think so.
Ah, yes, I am Cast the Avian. Look at my
It
wings.
is
like a lot.
7 days.
Now, that
for
is
full
too
silver,
far.
No.
That is
Or
just taking the
Legal,
piss
maybe,
out of
might
him.
be.
10 fish per day. Yes.
To be fair, I have said far worse to the bandits. It's
Wow.
it's very funny.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Oh, what for example?
If you don't mind,
Something
then we
than
can do it
you.
like that.
Sure. Let's see.
And let's do that.
Oh yeah, one of them.
Play right now?
Sure.
At least
I
there's
managed to
two,
catch
but,
one of them off guard and
I feel,
obviously
I feel kind of bad.
killed one of them. And his
It's
mate
fine.
came around the
I'll make
corner
sure. Tomorrow I'll
as I was
come.
still holding the body, and he was like, "What the
As
fuck?"
many favors I
And
can.
I was completely caught off guard. So my first instinct was just to
I will
put out the
pay
body
you
and go,
accordingly.
"I'm fine."
That's awesome. Yeah,
I mean, he was missing his
good.
face, so it didn't work very well. But
Oh,
Sure.
damn.
Then let's.
I mean,
Wow.
he stopped moving for a moment, so I was like, "Oh well,
And
Hello?
school district.
see, at least we just kind of stared at each other for a moment."
I just sorry. Just
Yes, where's the
staring at me a
entrance
bit
on
there.
I mean, I still ended up killing all of them, but
Gazing
it
on
was
not
very
intentional, sorry.
farthest from
You're
the
fine.
city. Maybe
weird.
to your place?
It's the best way I can describe that situation.
Yeah.
I'm not sure right now. I'm tired.
Because I'm good at fighting, but if you catch me off guard, I will.
Find it.
Alright.
Yeah.
I would say stand, but I don't
Thank
really.
you.
I will.
I
do
would
the
I
meeting,
would just
but-
kind of stay there for a good couple
which
seconds
side
going,
do you want
okay,
to
what we're supposed to do
come
here?
You think so?
Oh yeah, and then continue with what I was doing.
So I'll probably get up at around 5 in the
didn't
morning.
Yeah.
About sunrise.
That reminds me, when I was still a D rank, but there was like some weird thief going around. That was
Is
like
that
the
true?
only
Are you
time that
closing
you could
soon?
find me in the city center. Thank you.
Maybe around.
Yeah,
You're
actually, we should be
That you could
five
find me in the
or
city
10
center,
morning.
and suddenly there's just this purse
10
thief.
a.m.
Alright.
Roughly.
Oh,
15, 20.
I wanted
I'll
to
tell the-
bring a
Would you
really
say 10
funny
or
We
like
will be
one-liner or
eating
whatever.
15-ish.
So
Oh no.
fish with
can-
a lot of over confinement.
I took like 3 of my pebbles out of my bag
Yeah.
and like just like used my
I'll be
magic
there.
and like
Right.
threw it
Perhaps
at
we
them.
should get going.
Great.
And whilst throwing, I was
Thank you
screaming,
very
"Think
much.
fast!"
That's awesome. I
He didn't
highly
think
appreciate
fast.
it. I don't know.
I can imagine.
I'm asking for the best.
But after that, my former
Let's see.
group leader
Is there
told me
anything
that
else I
it
can
sounded
do for
very
you? I think
uncool
about,
and
like,
I should
2
not
hours
say that
this
anymore.
and that.
So you know,
I
Not
have.
fair.
Can't be much worse than my hatchling days when I decided I was, I think,
I mean,
3 years. I was about 3 years after hatching,
Another goal.
and I decided to try and challenge
I don't know. I
the
like
champion of the ring, which in my people basically means someone who has
gathering information.
managed to beat every single member of our tribe in combat.
I know.
Wonderful. No.
oh, okay.
And I
know a
was
little bit
3.
of the farm. I learned lots of stuff on the farm. At
Wow.
times.
The
Okay.
chaos is left.
Yeah, I didn't win, obviously.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Do you know how to send it?
I mean, who
It was
knows?
so
Maybe your
embarrassing
natural
looking back.
talent or whatever.
I mean,
Man.
I
most of the stuff that we did were.
I appreciate the compliment, but no.
Come on, man. That was so rude of
Fair.
them to just
Uh,
barge in.
Yeah,
when
no,
it was, like a midst of a
thankfully,
conversation
she
and
was
just
very
be like,
soft
I don't
on
know
me.
what you're
Try my
talking
best.
about.
And she just kind of, but it was so embarrassing because I was sitting there clawing,
Yeah.
you know,
But the-
They're doing it for
hissing,
the
biting, and she just picked me up by the hood,
That's right.
steps 3 steps forward, and dropped me out of the ring.
Maybe one day they'll understand that fishing for a reaction might
Sorry.
end you up in a bad place.
No, it is funny. It is. I
It's not just
I don't know
funny,
why
but
I
it also
decided-
sounds
Step on
pretty
their
cute.
Well, not here, I mean. I mean somewhere else.
honestly, thinking back on it, it probably was, and
That's a long tail.
the
Yeah.
bloody brood mother
Yeah,
was
really long.
in utter hysterics.
Oh,
Hmm.
man, I bet
Wait,
she
wait,
was.
Lucy, did you hear that? Maybe I can actually purchase the
Yeah.
OP the Academy to find out the elements soon.
Really?
Yeah,
How's
that
that?
reminds me when
I
my
just kinda
Paid
gonna-
him
teacher,
1 platinum and 4 gold.
like, taught me a couple
Just gonna
things, and then
pay
I
fish.
wanted to duel
I'm
him
gonna
because
catch
I
fish
was
for them
so sure that I was like
and
Oh.
deliver it.
ready for the
And then I get
world
paid
with my earth magic.
more consistent
Nice.
until now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So he also
I'm
put
not one
like
to
a
be a
circle
downer,
around us,
right?
like a bigger area
Yeah.
or
Can't
whatever.
lie.
And then he
That
was
sounds
like,
like a
okay,
really
now
fishy
try to
contract.
push me out of the circle, and I will
You know
do
the
the same
door's
for
right
you, or like
fucking
with
there,
you.
right?
Yep, and I'm here to stay.
Ah, I was trying so
Not past
hard.
closing time.
But every time he would evade all
Once
of
it
my
hits that
like
time,
attacks.
it doesn't matter who you are. You're
Do you know
outta
what
here.
he did?
What?
He
I mean,
levitated
closing
the
time
earth
right now.
right beneath my feet and just pushed me out.
Surprisingly good for me, but
Oh, wow.
what do I have to lose?
That was such a power move, but I felt
Actually,
so
that's nice.
embarrassed in that
You're not
moment.
gonna
Like, why
betray
did
me,
I
right?
not think of
I
that?
mean,
Yeah.
I could betray you.
Ugh.
I have the money already. What's gonna happen?
Not that I could have done it back in
What
the
a
day. Like
sales
now I
pitch.
could, but oh.
Yeah, I
What
don't
a
think
sales
anyone will
pitch.
do that. Pay your
Hello
phone.
again.
I
Ugh.
think my most embarrassing defeat was probably
Oh,
How's it going?
it was my first attempt at my it's called a birthing ritual. It's not actually when you're born, it's basically like sort of when you come of age to become a warrior, proper warrior.
My joke wasn't
You
that
do a
bad.
sort of a tournament to get your spear. You get 3 attempts over 3 years, and this is my first.
Was my joke so
And
bad you have to drink to get through it?
No,
I decided that it would be a good idea to
silent judgment.
throw my
Really?
spear at my
Do you?
opponent.
Do
So we
you
had
have
like sort of training
to-
spears,
You can read my mind.
Lucy?
and
No, body language.
What's up?
my opponent
Oh,
Uh,
I bet you
fought
can read
it.
body language.
Adventurers come around?
and then beat me with my own spear.
Yeah,
Oh.
actually over there.
You know what they say about importance of
And
body
literally,
I mean, I haven't seen
my brood mother wouldn't even look at me for a week.
Well,
It
one
was
of them's a
awful.
freelancer, the other
Oh.
one's actually from
Seems kinda
the
rude.
guild.
That's the snake anyway.
Oh, that's brutal. Oh.
Yep.
It is.
I felt
Can you remember
awful
that is-
for months, even after my brood
No,
mother came
the,
round
uh,
and said that I'd improve eventually.
Oh, there's a human behind
I
you.
was like, why did I throw it? Oh.
Oh.
Lucy, can I have another cheap
So
beer?
you asked me how
Oh.
much
Sure
it was. How was
can.
yours?
That's what we said here.
Pretty good.
At this point, this
Wow,
place should
to
put
the
like
beach
it on the
this
side
weekend.
outside. You have Morning Glory, home of
I
cheap
see.
beer.
How about no? It's not my
Well,
decision.
I
I
find
feel
those results
like
came
this
in,
beer is starting to
and
actually work on
Thing
me.
is, Zach would probably do that.
Oh shit, I drink.
As well as could be expected, but there were some nice
How about
surprises.
I
no?
mean, I'm pretty sure there's only beer,
Nice.
juice,
Don't worry,
and
I'm not
cheap
the-
beer.
I'm not the one. I'm not the biggest.
Yeah, I
business
mean, I
head
was
in-
just
Most
drinking
of
the
them
beer.
are
Like,
fine.
I don't go to a
Yeah.
tavern to drink juice or
Most of
tea.
the ones that
If anything,
Yeah,
I'll go to
I
a
mean,
tea house for
I-
that. But...
I had some beer, and then I got tired of beer because I'm not a fan of beer. I'm usually a wine kind of girl, but
Oh, yes,
being
the
asked a
finer
question, by the way.
things.
Wait, how was the fish
Sorry.
called you
Yeah.
mentioned?
I mean, I
You
like
go
the
to
cheap
the
red
academy?
wine just because it's
Yags?
got a tang to it.
Oh, the spices.
For me,
yeah.
that's still
That's maybe
fine
not the
dining,
thing when you
okay?
I believe
Look like
spices.
this.
I
think
like it
that's
a
what
little
they're
enough.
rougher, but you
I've
know,
never
a
called
wine
them.
here and
I just
there,
remember
it's
dealing with
okay
them
for
for one of
good,
my
for like
jobs.
fun occasions.
Fair.
I get that.
Beer, I'll drink it if it's there. Beers,
To meet a fellow
Maybe the
student.
noble
I drink beer if I want to get drunk. I drink wine if I want to drink.
Language.
Honestly,
I was
Yeah,
about to
fair.
ask,
Between me and you, Cello.
I study.
Yeah, for me, if I
And
want
I'm
to
not
actually get
sure.
drunk, I'll go for the like
Oh,
actual
oh,
hard
I-
liquor,
I
like
have
also
vodka.
study arcane.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I quite like vodka when it's mixed into things. The shots just kind of taste like
Noble.
one of those
Noble.
scent.
No.
You know those like
Anything about what they
crushed
buy.
up scent
They
dusts?
just so that they can buy it.
Oh.
I just find vodka tastes like that.
Yeah, fair.
A product is as valuable
Real
as
quick,
itself.
how many did I
the main
order?
reason
I
why I
don't remember
moved
actually.
to Lorath.
They keep a tab.
Yeah, I know. That's why
We
I'm
have a tab
asking.
for you.
Yes.
You had 6 so far.
That's what I was trying to figure
Yeah,
out.
I
Yeah, I'll
grew
take
up
another.
I think there's.
So you know the
Yeah, of
place
course.
where I
We're reading something.
Can I get a refill of tea as well,
I'll say
please?
so.
Like,
Of course you
Was given
can.
a feral
Thank you.
child, I know the animals
You're
on the
welcome.
streets.
have interesting eggs.
Mhm.
Why, you're
There's
looking
something,
for
like,
a
called, like,
guy?
The
maybe,
piece of
like,
staff is
caviar
really
or
nice
something.
here.
It's like really expensive.
Well,
Yeah, the staff are quite nice, and
Possibly.
the whole vibe of the thing is quite, you know,
Yeah.
Fish itself.
homely and chill.
Probably.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
If we ignore the
There's a higher
I am
price
busy
when you
today,
find out what
so-
actual species it is.
no
The
worries.
people that shouldn't be
Yeah.
here,
Have a
yeah.
time.
but thankfully they
Yeah.
left. So
Do you have
Oh, wait, they did?
yeah. Like
Oh,
about
I
5
didn't even
minutes
notice.
ago. Yeah.
That's for their actual price.
Yeah, I noticed because it was like right at 9. Like you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Thank
Your
you.
beer.
Well,
some
yippee!
good tea.
Think about what I want.
No more
Also, we
nobles.
will be closing in roughly 10 minutes, so
Oh
Thank you.
damn!
Don't
Just
worry.
let y'all know.
So late.
I don't have
Alright.
a problem with that.
Yeah. Wait. Let me pay my tap then. So you said that's
You can make a
7.
good
Yeah,
How much is a beer actually?
how old are
I
you?
never
it's
asked.
7. A beer is
I'm
a
18.
silver and 2
I
copper.
just turned 18 like
Okay.
a month ago.
So
Congratulations! Happy belated birthday.
So I should pay
thank
for
you.
the
Right,
tea
okay,
that they
yeah,
just
I'll
gave
just
me.
In my hometown.
give you
but
10 silver.
How much is it?
No.
One
I
silver.
Thank you. Here, I'll give you a silver back.
No. Take
I
it.
don't
Take it.
have any silver. Can I?
Sure.
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
sure.
can
You
do
guys were
change.
so
Thank you.
nice.
Okay.
And
I
you know,
can
I feel
also
bad for the
pay my
bad
tab as well.
guys that are in
Ooh.
here. So
Okay.
One
I'm
gold.
not a young.
Yeah,
I'm not a
they're
young'un.
they fish for reactions. They like to push people and
yeah,
stuff
I
like that.
figured that.
Here's
You
your
know,
change.
I
Thank you.
figured, especially the moment that they literally like they can't live a moment without my
Not young.
attention.
I'm not long like you lot.
So embarrassing. And they're supposed to be high profile.
I like to think I kept my carefree spirit. As much as
Yeah,
spirit.
Very much.
Honestly,
You
I-
wanted to pay
As
your
much as
tab?
spirit is a demon.
Yes,
can
as
have,
well.
I've kept
Honestly,
it.
I'm just impressed that I didn't thumb through a wall like back at the other bar.
Either.
Especially when they pushed me out of my chair.
Not do
You
that.
can't get it.
I said I didn't.
Usually,
I just said I was
not
tempted.
I know.
The difference.
When I come here.
No, I-
Thankfully, you
if
didn't.
I would have
Yeah.
loved to
I
see
hate
that.
that. Get involved.
They can be hundreds of years old.
Well, in
Yeah.
that case, you're still
Come
young.
on, they deserve
I mean,
that.
look,
Like
But
their
that-
faces
that
just
even
look
over
like
there's
they
18
were
years
never
old.
punted.
Look how young he is.
Like
how young he
sometimes
looks.
just
as much as they
s-
deserve it,
small.
I don't
As
have to
much-
get
I
involved.
think he's in,
Ugh.
67, yes. Because of the 69 curse.
But
Right,
don't
you know.
worry, I'm right there with
67 years
you.
old.
Yeah, fair.
67.
Yeah, how much
And
is my
your
tab?
tab,
Not
you
nice
had
quite yet.
2
Oh,
teas.
looks like
Did you
they're
have any
young for
beer?
their age.
2 beers.
Exactly. So
2 beers?
I assume they
Two
can live to
teas.
very
I'm
old.
sorry, I forgot.
My name
12
is
silver,
Lucy.
5 copper.
Okay, listen, I met a
12
lot of
silver.
people
No,
that
it's
day.
fine. I'm just
The
here.
teas are a little
Damn,
more
that is some
expensive.
There you go.
damn, that's some expensive
A lot of
tea.
people don't remember my name.
Yeah,
It
sure.
It's okay.
Alright, I'll just.
And you'd
Hold
think
on.
because of its influence, more people would.
Sorry,
be
I don't really
aware.
have any pockets. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, that's the expectation. But sometimes
You're fine.
Oh,
just doesn't happen.
sorry.
Okay.
The only thing I'm wearing is my chest plate. I have to put it somewhere.
Nah.
That's fair.
It's fine.
So here's about like 13 silver. I can't bother with trying to get out
Thank you.
specific coppers.
That's fine. Thank you, and please enjoy.
Yeah, those chairs can make it pretty stiff for
Yeah.
some reason. I don't know why.
What?
Do you want another one before you go?
No,
Planning on getting
that's
your
fine.
magic evaluated tomorrow.
That'd be awkward just after paying a tab as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wait, extra bit of silver.
Try to deny this chair.
How much is it?
Now, chair.
Yeah, I'm surprised how fast time.
Platinum. It's about 2
Oh, wow.
platinum.
So I'm surprised how fast time's
What
gone.
did I come back?
Yeah,
We
same.
were just talking about how
I can maybe
the
get
chairs
some,
make
like,
Well,
you
cake or
stiff
something.
happens when
and,
you
like,
have a good
kinda,
time, I
like,
guess.
emphasize that you need to be sat on them.
Maybe if
How
this
do you
works,
say the same?
and this
That's time
works as
flies
well,
when
and
you're
we can do
having
another
fun.
one,
Yeah,
and that works, then I
is
can
that
get it
is
next
that the
week.
correct saying?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, it is.
A little
Okay, good.
concerning, but okay, I trust you.
No, I just realized.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I'm still stuck on a lot of my old people's figures of speech.
It's pretty embarrassing.
Like I confused someone by saying something was about as stable as an alien who lost their wings,
Never mind.
and
I wish you the best of
completely
luck.
blank.
Yeah, that doesn't ring a bell for me either.
Yeah, it's basically because you know when avians don't have wings, they can't fly, so they fall.
Odd job.
Whenever
I'm needed, really.
Right.
So they're
I'll not
unstable.
even try it.
So it's
Right.
like
Okay.
it's yeah.
They pay well.
Well, you didn't
Okay.
make it then.
A good-looking girl is
it was
often
like an
wanted.
accident,
Yeah,
and I noticed
my
that
people and the
one-
avian tribe just west of us don't. We interact a lot, but it's not usually good. Well, it's not really good interactions. So a lot of our figures of speech are either insults
Pay
of
their
them
tabs.
Have you ever worked for
Mm.
and vice versa.
They
Right.
pay their taxes as we're closing in.
Yeah,
Could've
I
worked for the
guess I
family.
can see that.
I
The
don't think I
Killians
would've
don't really
worked
like the
pretty
casino.
well,
Well,
directly for them.
most of the countries
Ray,
are
you're
like
working
the
directly for
Cassinians,
someone, and you just
so
get hired.
there's some figure of speeches around them
Yeah,
as well.
Someone's picking up.
yeah, my people,
I'm just wondering if Lilith has ever worked
they
for
didn't
you
have
or
very
for your family.
good, you know, rules about outsiders, but even I can agree on their rules about Cassinians.
Hmm. Yeah.
Not sure if you worked before I arrived.
Pretty sure I'm gonna have to pick up a second shift.
Right
Right
then.
In
Anyway, looking at the time, I think I'm up. Head
Have you
out.
had shortages of?
Yeah, I'll probably
in the
join you.
past Couple of
Awesome,
weeks?
because I actually wanted to check out a different bar.
couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
I've got time,
But
may as
in
well.
the past years,
Okay, cool.
usually there's a shortage when
Let
we
me
have
just
well, we
get my
calling.
bearings real
well,
quick.
when the maids have to prepare the
Okay.
mansion
I will try not to throw anyone out of the wall about one.
for vacation.
Don't worry about it.
I haven't been
Right,
here that
okay
long,
then.
so I probably haven't been hired by you then.
Thank you for the drinks.
Thank you for the
And it was
drinks.
nice to meet the one that I
Have
did
a
meet.
good night, safe travels.
Thank you, and you.
You have a good night.
journey.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Good night.
Alright. I think if we want to go to the harbor, it's this way. But if you want to check out the S district, it's actually over there. So, your pick.
I mean, I'd say probably the S district because I've gone to the harbour in the past. It's quite nice, but the bars can be a bit full of, you know, tourists.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Because in the S district, we could actually meet a tavern brawl and be allowed to punch the people in the face. So let's go.
Exactly.